触れてみたい秘密とかしてみたい夜の中で間違いただけの遊びしようよ。別に意味とかないけどさ、眠い目をこするあれ待ち合わせは何時？君はまだ履き違えてる、また間違えてる。それってあなたは誰なの？こうして大会たいのはお互い様。目が合うたびに名前を呼ばないで、どうやったってみたいの隠さないから、私のふりした私でよければどうぞ。ささく目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling から変わらないで、私だけに見せていびつな夜をどうぞ。ああもう本当は絶対やどこから誰かと旗の信号渡るいいでしょ。ダメダメダメってわかるでしょ。青に染まってたんでつまんないどこから誰かと旗の信号渡るいいでしょ。ダメダメダメってわかるでしょ。青に染まってたんでつまんないや。どこどこ流れるテロップ交わす言葉に絡めるシロップ、早くドキドキさせてよほら差配する誰かと私の英語。まないわいつものように騙し騙され重なる狂気、揺れるように無情に、あとはただ落ちるだけ。触れてみたい秘密とかしてみたい夜の中で間違いを繰り返して、さあ触れてみたい秘密を壊して知る夜の味を戻れない初めましてをどうぞ。咲く目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling から変わらないで、私だけに見せていびつな夜をさ。目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling から変わらないで、私だけに見せて秘密の夜をどうぞ。触れてみたい秘密とかしてみたい夜の中で間違いただけの遊びしようよ。別に意味とかないけどさ、眠い目をこするあれ待ち合わせは何時？君はまだ履き違えてる、また間違えてる。それってあなたは誰なの？こうして大会たいのはお互い様。目が合うたびに名前を呼ばないで、どうやったってみたいの隠さないから、私のふりした私でよければどうぞ。咲く目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling から変わらない 触れてみたい秘密とかしてみたい夜の中で間違いただけの遊びしようよ。別に意味とかないけどさ、眠い目をこするあれ待ち合わせは何時？君はまだはき違えてる、また間違えてる。それってあなたは誰なの？こうして大会たいのはお互い様。目が合うたびに名前を呼ばないで、どうやったってみたいの隠さないから、私のふりした私でよければどうぞ。ささく目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling 戦わないで、私だけに見せていびつな夜をどうぞ。あ、もう本当は絶対ややや、どこから誰かと旗の信号渡るいいでしょ。ダメダメダメってわかるでしょ。青に染まった感じつまんないややや、どこから誰かと旗の信号渡るいいでしょ。ダメダメダメってわかるでしょ。青に染まった感じつまんないや。どこどこ流れるテロップ、交わす言葉に絡めばシロップ、早くドキドキさせてホーダー差配する誰かと私の英語。止まらないわいつものように、騙し騙され重なる競技、揺れるように無情に、あとはただ落ちるだけ。触れてみたい秘密とかしてみたい夜の中で間違いを繰り返して、さあ触れてみたい秘密を壊して知る夜の味を、戻れない初めましてをどうぞ。さく目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling からかわないで、私だけに見せていびつな夜をさ。目に走る景色のように霞む私は誰のものでもないの。I need so feeling からかわないで、私だけに見せて秘密の夜をどうぞ。触れてみたい秘密とかしてみたい夜の中で間違いただけの遊びしようよ。別に意味とかないけどさ、眠い目をこするあれ待ち合わせは何時？君はまだはき違えてる、また間違えてる。それってあ
everyone. Welcome back to another VVFA 41 Black Aces tournament. This is the rerun tournament of the F16. So this is the one that everyone voted for on the Discord to be run again. So I'm going to go over the rules right quick, and then I will call up the competitors. I'll tell you to go to one of the poles in the front. It'll teleport you to an aircraft, and then when you'll hear the audio cues, and that's when you are good to start. Your plane won't start until the audio cues finish, so don't think that there's something wrong with the plane. So I'm going to go over these rules right quick. First and foremost, what the staff say is final. No cameras or personal mirrors are allowed while flying. If you crash during takeoff, you will get one rematch before losing the match if you crash again. Guns are hot after the merge, and a merge is when you and your opponent cross each other's 3-9 line. If you try some funky tactics and don't merge, we will reset it, and if you do it again, we're just going to move on to the next match. After killing your enemy, you must show that you can survive your last maneuver, or else you may be subject to a rematch. There is an audio cue when you win the match. Exit the plane immediately after recovering from your last maneuver. It literally is Rico's voice saying, "You won the match, pilot, return to base." It's pretty cringe, you can tease him about it. The first match you lose puts you in the loser's bracket, and losing again eliminates you from the tournament, so don't just immediately leave if you lose your match. So go ahead and swap to an avatar with a minimum performance rating of poor before joining the tournament instance, and if you are matched with a player you have blocked, you will need to unblock them for the duration of the match. Failure to do so will result in being disqualified. Now, the fuel will be resupplied at the merge, so no need for any crazy resupply strats. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and get this started. Give me one moment.
My avatar is very poor, is that good or bad?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
Let's see here. Do we have cheddar cheese? Cheddar cheese is no show currently. It looks like I'll go ahead and move on to the next one. Let's see. Is Almighty Push and Nebula Cookie. So Almighty Push go blue, Cookie go red.
Good luck, Almighty.
Alright, here we go.
9,
Oh no.
8, 7,
What happened?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
いや、俺もね、時々固まるよね。
さっき操作ってた時2回固まってんだよ。1秒ぐらい、1秒2秒ぐらい。
で、なんかさ、15の時も同じこと言ってなかった。
いや、そうなんだよ。最近ちょっとパソコンくんがさ、言うこと聞いてくんないんだけど。何を言うとられるのかって感じ。1秒固まるの終わってない。
本当に。怖い情報が今出てきた。コントローラーの充電が4分の1だった。そうか。
見てだけど。バコーンって終わらんよね。すぐ終わらんよね。帰ってくる。
Alright. Looks like Almighty Push is doing an Almighty Push while Nebula is going so slow. Going a little low. But remember, there has to be a merge for the guns to actually turn on, so we do need to see a 3-9 line crossed here. And
Merge!
that'll do it. Guns are hot. First match of the tournament. Looks like Almighty Push is pulling really hard. Nebula gets a couple of, actually gets one hit on Almighty Push there.
Yes.
energy there. It looks like Nebula's bleeding off some energy here. I'm trying to reel in Almighty Push, but it looks like Almighty Push may have a little bit more of the winning cues here. We'll have to see. I mean, Nebula did actually get the first shot. Oh, here we go. Nebula dives in. Doesn't look like anything connected, unfortunately. It's a good attempt. Good straight around. There we go. Looks like Mighty Push is damaged a bit more from that. It's easier to kill your opponent if you hit them more rounds. Doesn't look like anything connected from Almighty Push. Alright, it looks like Almighty Push is a little bit lower on ammo than Nebula here. And this is the first match, so this track hasn't even happened yet. I haven't even, you know, eliminated no-shows yet. So, but it looks like Push is almost out of ammo. Meanwhile, Nebula is a good bit, about half. Well, this is a very important thing to note that accuracy is pretty important. I mean, if you just, you know, lob rounds at someone and don't hit them, it's not really going to help. You know, it looks like Almighty Push is going to need to rearm. And I don't know if that's going to be possible because they just ran out of fuel. Meanwhile, Nebula has energy, so if they survive this... Did they actually land that?
Oh my god.
They landed it. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to do a redo. I can't believe they actually landed that. Alright. Let's Push actually survived the landing, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna run that one again. So Almighty Push and Nebula, let's go ahead and go back.
The guy survived his last maneuver. He like that's a fuel fight. I don't think he's like as much as a fuel fight. I don't think that should be random.
Yeah,
I'm gonna run it back on this one. Alright, so go ahead, I'll push, go ahead and go back. Yeah.
Good luck, dude. You got it. Yeah, beat him up, beat him up.
And it's surviving last maneuver is more for like once you actually kill your opponent. If you both run out of fuel and one person crashes, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to set a precedent here without. Yeah, well, true. True. If you know what, if we have it again, then we'll see. I want to see is lands.
The landing without fuel, I mean, that is skill, really.
What are you doing?
I just feel like maybe the rematch is a bit redundant.
Yeah, are you signed up, landlord?
Yeah, I'm signed up.
Okay, well, what block are you?
It ain't that. There is
I'm in block C.
literally nothing.
Okay, what's your name?
Lanzor Rosnow. Well, Lanzor underscore Rosnow.
I don't have you on here.
Wait. But I'm in block C, and this is the block C.
Okay, but you realize though to get the coin, you gotta qualify.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
on that for now, man.
I don't.
Like, you're not losing.
You're not
There's gonna be more.
me check it up again just to be sure. You focus on turn. Alright, let me check. Let me check on my end. Maybe I did make a mistake.
Yeah, you might be in the wrong block. Let me check one of the other ones real quick. Oh, Lancer, you're in block E. Block E is an Echo. You're in the wrong one.
Yeah, you need to go join that right now before you get to the No, you're good. Get out of here. Yeah, it's alright.
There you go. Alright. And we are back to the... Looks like another raid fight. Sorry, we just had to sort something out here with somebody that joined. But... Alright.
There is such a thing as both.
悪くはない。青が多分強いから、ポジションは一瞬ちょっとけど、3周ぐらいしたら結構回復するけど、伸ばしたし曲げたらなんだこれは。より下に従ってるよね。あ、でもなんか向きそうな雰囲気もあったわ。けど、オーバーシュートするね。いや、これオーバーシュートはせんけど、いや、青がさ、青がコネコネ動いてんだよね。
What's the second match again?
アストルギーだったから、やったな。やってない。I know.
Yeah, this is still the first match. It looks like Almighty Push is at about half health. Nebula is sorting it out. There we go. Nebula has won that one.
You won the match, pilot. Return to base.
Alright. Alright. That's what we like to see. Let's see here. Let's find a fight. Haru. Oh, let's see. Haruo, 20 versus Agent 8. Haruo, Oi, Haruo Red. Or, not Haruo, Agent Red, sorry. Agent go Red. Haruo-san, yeah, hi, Akai, or, Aoi, go inside. Yeah, go inside. Hi.
Raptor, are you drunk?
No.
間違いなくスキルだね。
Haru-san, いけます?
They aren't Japanese, they're Chilean.
Oh, they're not? Oh. Well, sorry. Well, they'll go, blue. Haru. Are the, there we go. Alright.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright. And, apparently, you know, my Japanese isn't as good as Bamboo's, but Bamboo had to sit out this tournament, so go gonna say.
不安も入ってないですもん。
So, let me actually.
俺目洗ってくるわ。変だぞ。
いってらっしゃい。まつげについてる水分とかだったら笑えるけど、ゴミとかだったら。たまにあるじゃん。
Hatana Nihongo Gomenasai. There we go. It's like sorry for my terrible Japanese. Just very So looks like we're gonna be Agent 8 just going inverted, staying right on the mountains. Remember, you still have to merge. So even if your opponent doesn't want to hit the deck, you still have to cross the 3-9 line. That's a merge. Alright. Straight into the 2 circle. CDRM's favorite maneuver. It's almost like they don't know how to do anything else. But You know, it's like, pulling, Agent ain't pulling. See, CD's like, what? Yeah, I know. He's right though, it does sometimes work. But, you know, as long as, you know, you think the two circle will work until you have someone just like snipe you with like every single round. Like what happened in, by the way, the first F-16 tournament that we ran with CDRM. Keep going up to bleed off some energy, trying to trap their opponent in an energy trap. It's... Alright, Agent, I don't know if they had enough energy to capitalize on that. Looks like they're still trying to pull around. A little fast, Hara's a little slower. Alright, looks like Agent's about to get those on. There's some shots out. Haru does take a couple of hits. Just smoking. There's some more shots out from Agent there. Haru's at third health and some just finish him. You know, Agent just taking their time to line up the last shot there. Plenty of ammo. Haru on the defensive here. Still alive. There it is. I think that is it. We have the, yeah, it looks like the airplane's pretty much departed flight, you know. What? We don't have the airplanes blow up anymore because a lot of people have requested that, but there it is. And it's over, so that win goes to Agent. So let's go next. Let's see here is... Alright, Rudy Boy and... DJ Dubs. So DJ Dubs go blue, Rudy Boy go red. Right. I gotta wait for the plane to respawn. There we go.
10,
and
9,
we're off.
8,
Third match.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Because like if he forfeit, because he's the match one.
Here.
So if he forfeit, I'll be with you. Yeah, I don't have my phone with me. It's alright, you got this, asshole. You got this, kid, idiot. Storm the run.
What?
Metal Gear Solid 2. The guy with the sign. And he splits his body in it, man.
Alright.
Majority of my fights are they went into
Merge!
Let's see what's after this. There's a merge. looks like Rudy Boy took a couple of hits there. DJ. And you are allowed to smoke if you want to. However, I just want to point out that it does exactly, exactly show your line to your opponent. So, you know, it's up to you if you want to use it. We're not going to fault you for it. I mean... DJ taking a couple more hits at Rudy Boy, and I think that is going to send it right there. And looks like Rudy Boy is going down, and that's it. I had to finish him off. That's disrespectful. Good job, DJ. All right. Let me see, because we do have a couple of no-shows here.
You want that?
Moment here. Alright, let's do Komoduki and Mohooch. And Komoduki go blue, Mohooch go red.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Got one.
Merge.
Great. Shuts out. Which is hit by a couple more hits on Yuki going in. About to get nose on. Almost. Almost. That's it. Scout. It just absolutely blew them up in flight mode. It's just, I love it. that's the way to do the kills here, folks. That's what we like to see. All right. So let's do CDRM versus Apple Cider. CD go blue, Apple go red. Just remember, we want CD to lose the tournament, guys. So we want him to. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just saying. You know. You know, I'm gonna put my personal biases aside since he can't hear me currently.
2, 1.
We do, you know, you're entitled to your own opinion, but it's okay. Apple Cider just doesn't even use the runway, just straight up stalling, going straight up.
You're entitled to your own opinion, but
There we go.
be wrong, you know what I mean?
That's right. Even though what staff says is final, and if I say somebody's eliminated, it's okay. But it's alright. You're entitled to your own opinion. You guys think this is a democracy. But no, it's alright. See, that shut up everyone real quick. No, you're allowed to speak your mind if you want. But it's okay. But anyways, back to the tournament. So CD, a lot of people know. I just like to give him a hard time for the tournaments, but I think he's won about 3 or 4 tournaments at this point, and the one that he didn't win is one of his favorite planes, which is the F-16. So I know out of all the people that were, he's won a lot more than more apparently. I just haven't been paying attention. Apparently he's won 7 tournaments. So, but here he comes in, low over the deck. And apple cider going for the low burst. Well, there it is. Going direct vertical. Here we go. CD keeping on the vertical, trying to lure apple cider into an energy trap there, and it might have worked because look at how they're stalling. Meanwhile, CD's plenty of speed. Apple cider is trying to recover. CD's about to get nose on. And there it is. If CD can just hit that, there's quite a bit of hits. There we go. Alright.
Won the match, pilot. Turn to base.
Alright. Good.
You want that?
Good match. Good match. And let's see here is alright. We've got Omega Key and Hashijun. Omega Key go blue, Hashijun Akai.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
わかるな。なんだけどね、AOA がね、すごい取れちゃうからね。
いやでも正直言ったら登り口からプラス AOA 手に入れたって
そう。俺それができなくて悩んでんだよ。
AOA 1個に戻したもん勝ちだからね、この子。AOA 5をつくときにちょっと6が入るんですよね。
Alright. I'm not gonna see on the deck merge, which honestly I really like. It looks like this time, but you know, everyone has their own strategies. Although actually it looks like Ashijun is going for the down to the deck.
Merge.
There it is. And we merge. And immediately to the right side, Ashijun is going for vertical. And he is gonna follow. Getting some shots on. That hit Ashijun, and that is gonna seal it right there. That is Omega Key is going to take that win. That's very Good job. Did a flat spin, they bailed out. Alright. Good job. Good job, good job. Megaki. Alright, so let's have Nebula, Kuki, and Neota Cat. So Nebula, go blue, Neota Cat, go red.
あー、そういうことか。
Neota Cat, oh there we are. Perfect. Yep. And you're good to just go ahead and go to the plane. You don't have to wait for someone to be there, although I do like the sportsmanship part of it. You know, I do like that, but you're good to if you just want to keep
10,
going.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
気を取って。
Right. Right.
ちょうどさ、日本人でさ、一番当たりたくないと思った人間と当たったからさ、俺。上だよ。
What?
30分ぐらいで、ほら、
Okay. Yeah, Neota Cat just disconnected, so we're gonna go ahead and put a hold on this match. If they're able to rejoin,
多分これ。
Until they're gonna be stuck in it until.
okay. I can't. So I can't actually kick Neota Cat because if I kick them, then they won't be able to rejoin. Okay, there we go. The planes respawned. Yeah. So, all right. Thanks, CD. All right. So we'll go ahead and go to the next match. If Neota Cat does come back, we'll run that one after. But let's get Altus and Yazin-san. So Altus, go blue, and Yazin-san, okay. Kaiichi's not in the right block, but it's okay. I will allow it because Kaiichi is who knocked CD out last time.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kaiichi's not in block. Hold on a second. Yeah. You're not in block C. Or wait a second. I want to shout out to CD for ruining, like, my bracket over here, not knowing how to do it correctly. Over here, Kaiichi is in block E, and probably should join now since we're already 35 minutes into the tournament. Although I will allow Kaiichi to be here if he wanted to tease CD. Although they would forfeit their actual match. There we go. I don't want Kaiichi to forfeit their matches. They might have to work their way up. Alright. If... There we go.
Yeah, I got you. But odds are it's internet.
Yeah. So, if you disconnect though, and we notice it just like that, like, we will postpone your match to give you a chance to rejoin. You know, I don't want to let internet issues knock anyone out of the tournament. So,
Merge!
you know, if you need to, just message us. And if something does happen, just remember that there's always going to be another tournament. We've done several of these. Peasant versus Altus in a great fight now. He's a really strong competitor. Altus definitely has their work cut out for them. Strong competitor in their own right. Great fight. There we go. Neota has joined. That's alright, so Neota is back. We're gonna run that match again after this match. We'll rerun Neota's match just so everyone knows what's going on since Neota disconnected. People wonder why we limit the fuel on these aircraft for our tournaments. It's because everyone wants to go into the raid fight. There's a possibility that Neota may have just disconnected yet again. But yeah, it looks like that's just what happened. But it's alright. If we can keep going down until we can't anymore, then we'll just move on. But in the order of, you know, in order to keep the ball rolling in the tournaments, if they do come back, they've got this match, and then they've got 2 more that I can go to before I have to pass by. And actually, I can do a couple. Because they did actually show up, but we will try to give them the benefit of the doubt. Alright, looks like Yazin's getting some nose on there. Oh. Almost. Doesn't look like Altus took any hits, though. Oh, that was very close. Oh my gosh, almost a Fox 4 there. Alright, Yazin pulling hard. Fuel is at a very, very low. Yazin getting nose on again. Altus is stalling. And that's it. Yazin is going to take that. Alright. Good job, Yazin. Good job. Alright, let's do Agent 8 versus Chohu-san. Chohu, Aoi. Agent 8, go red. Alright. Just shaking hands before the match. Shaking hands before you try very hard to kill someone in a virtual game is it is the future.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Like a gentleman before you try to murder the person you're going up against. It's perfect.
This is the plain equivalent to just whipping out
Dueling. Yeah. I mean, this is modern day dueling, as CD has pointed out. This is... So...
それやればよかった。いや、まあまあ、勝ったから OK でしょ。勝ったからいい。この速度のノリいいなって思ってた。
Alright.
そうしたら、あれ、確認したら、フラップのところに、日本がオンになってなくて。Was that the girl? Oh, yeah, they're yeah, それの石黒さんとレジェンドが。
merge.
Right. There you go. Agent 8 going directly vertical. Yeah, Kyoho's gonna follow. It's a little bit of a trap. They need to pull down, try to get out of that. Yeah. It is. It's very easy to fall for those enemy traps if you don't realize that they're trying to get you with them. I think Kyoho understands that. About to get this on here. Agents. Oh, there it is. There it is.
You won the max, pilot.
Oh, they gotta pull up. There we go. They got it. There we go. All right. Kyoho-san takes the win there. All right.
You won.
Good job. Okay.
You've all been there
Let's-
before, man. It's okay.
All right. Is
Sorry, man.
Yoda Cat, do you think you're ready to go, or? Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and go to the next one then. We'll do DJ Dubs and Holomu. Holomu-san, Akai, DJ Dubs, go blue. Mm.
Yoda said he's tapping out.
Oh, they're tapping out?
Yeah.
Alright.
10,
No worries.
9,
We'll be here
7,
when
6,
you,
5, 4,
if you decide to come back
3,
for another one.
2,
What's
1.
that? What was that already? We're getting there. So if Nyoda is gonna...
Yeah, Yoda said he's tapping out.
Yeah, okay. That's fine. So they're done for the tournament. That's okay. Okay. Alright. I'll go ahead and give that one to Nebula Pookie. We've got just a couple more that we're gonna do, and we'll get to the work our way through the losers bracket. I want to get the rest of the winners bracket up a bit, and then we'll start working through the losers bracket.
Merge.
So, just so if anyone is wondering, we are doing the top 5. So the top 5 from each block are the ones that'll be moving on to the finals for next week. So a lot of you that have been here know that we do 2 weeks for the tournament. We have 1 week for the qualifiers and then 1 week for the actual finals. Just because we have a lot of people that sign up for our tournament. Right. DJ Jubs had a really strong showing earlier, both in a great fight here. Halamu with more energy, speed. Starting to actually pull a little bit harder here. They definitely have a little bit more winning cues here. See how everyone's doing. Alright, we're gonna see some shots out here. Halamu's almost on it. Getting close. They're both getting close to running out of fuel. So, this may come down to fuel here. I think in the interest of time, in the future, if you're able to land it when you run out of fuel, we will go ahead and count that as you survived. Just in the interest of time, but we'll have to see if it comes down to it again. I said, in the interest of time, I think in the future, if you're able to land, but we've always run those back. So now they're both out of fuel right now.
If you land and the other person crashes after merge, you have the choice to give a rematch, but you don't have to.
There you go.
Pilot that survives.
Alright, I'll see that. Looks like Halamu is going in. If they can survive this before if they get the cue before they go in, which I don't know if they'll be able to do it.
You won the match, pilot.
There it is. There it is. That is a win. That is a win for Halamu. All right. That is a win. All right. Halamu, that is a win. All right. So let's do CD versus Kumo Duki. CD go blue, Kumo go red.
Ten,
Great.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Advance
2,
this a good bit.
1.
Right.
散々ガルチャにボロッと言われたけど、でもガルチャが言ってることも分かるからいい。納得できるからいい。
Merge!
No, there's merch. CD versus Kumaduki. Let's see what they can do here. Kumo almost gets the nose on there. And CD almost reversed there. Oh, looks like CD's about to get nose on. Kumo's on the defensive here. It's rolling. Alright. CD's trying to... Oh, Kumo is stalling, and I think they just hit the ground. Are they... Oh, they may have just skidded a little bit. Oh, CD's shooting. Take some hits, and oh, that's it. That's it. Kumo is down. Alright, good match. Alright. Let's do Omega Key versus Nebula Cookie. So Omega go blue, Nebula go red. Oh, I think they both went to the same. Yeah, it's okay, Omega, go blue. I think that's what I said. I don't know. If I hear somebody ask when we're gonna do the losers bracket again, I'm just gonna kick you from the instant. Okay, we'll get to it. There we go. Everyone's asking. I'll get to it when we get to it. I'm kidding, but we will get to it there. So what if the people who are wondering, what we're gonna do is we're going to run through this match with Omega Key and Nebula Cookie. We're gonna run Yazin versus Tiohu, and we're gonna run Viper versus Halumu. And after that, we are gonna move to the losers bracket, and we're gonna start working through that. So for the people that are wondering, so it's this match and then 2 more, because I know people have been asking for it. But here we go. If you do not charge your hardware before you come to the tournament, or if you don't have a cable where you can actively charge it, if you have a Quest 2 or Quest 3, they can actually charge while you're playing.
That's what I'm doing for my VR. It doesn't charge, it dies slowly.
Oh. There you go. I should kick the next person that asks about the losers bracket though, because I think it would be funny. I don't know. I think everyone would agree it'd be funny. I think it'd be. CD. Oh, I'm just kidding. But I'm not gonna do that. But okay. There we go. There's the merge. Omega Key and Nebula. And Omega. Almost get the oh yeah, Omega gets it. That is like a snapshot right there. Omega going in for the blowing up. Holy cow. Okay. Omega just obliterate. Alright. Alright. Yazin-san versus Tofu. Yazin Aoi, Tiohu Akai.
You want that?
Oh my gosh, it's almost like I'm running this whole thing by myself, CD. Oh my gosh, I'll get to it. Oh. You won't do. I'm gonna do the losers bracket. Oh, CD's gonna comment.
All right, here we go. The glass of water after a fistful of salt. Yazin versus Tiohu.
Alright, oh, the salt.
Both of these guys are very experienced. I've seen both of them, definitely seen both of them practicing. Both Yazin and Tiohu. Tiohu I've seen a little bit more personally. Yazin's had his own practices going on as well with a couple other of his friends. But neither of them, are new to this. They've both been in competition before. They're very well versed in dogfighting. So this should be a pretty good match. Kind of see what they opt to do. Yazin taking his sweet time, just building up speed very slowly, whereas Tiohu's ready, he's eager. Okay, now it's your turn to say something, Raptor.
I don't know if I, should be mad at you or just thank you, but it's both. It's both, it's a little bit of both. But, if you want to commentate in between, like, running your matches, so that's fun,
No, man, like, it's fine. Like,
I still hope you lose, but, it's okay.
I know you're my number one hater. It's okay. I need one of them.
That's right. You need one hater at least. Everyone.
At least one
like you too
dedicated
much.
one. That's you. Like, I can
One
always rely
dedicated
on you.
hater. I'm just a dedicated hater.
I can always rely on you as we come into the merge.
Right.
Both merging at fairly equal speeds, opting for the vertical, hitting the same plane of motion, coming nose to nose. Tiohu pulling a little bit longer. That's lead. Shots out for a quick snapshot. Doesn't look like he hit anything though. Pulling up into the vertical, keeping himself into lead pursuit. It looked like trying to cut into a circle, but Yazin opted for lag and now put them both into the vertical. Great. As he comes up over the top of this circle, it kind of looked like he was going to try to do a little bit of lift vector shenanigans there and maybe redefine it into a roller, but he recognized that there's way too much range in between them, and that if he did that, he'd just be giving up way more angles than anything else. It just hurt more. As Tiohu continues to work around the circle, you can see he's slowly building up more position, gaining angles, maintaining a very nice profile of speed and energy throughout that, whereas Yazin's just a little bit slower, and Tiohu's racing around that circle on him, now settling into a deck transition, almost looking like they're going to the next couple of turns. Tiohu looks like he's got Yazin in the assessment window, sitting just above that HUD. If not, at least like a 2 or 3 fists above it. Both of them coming into the deck transition. Tiohu pulling it a little bit, trying to work a bit of offset, still keeping his energy nice and healthy. Yazin struggling to figure out what he needs to look for an opportunity to redefine here, because if he stays here, Tiohu's gonna be able to get a shot off in the next couple of turns or so. He's got offset angles and plenty of range to make it happen. We'll see. Looks like he's coming in right here. Pure lead, shots out. Not enough to take out his engine yet. Yazin just barely surviving as he tries to hit a reversal in a desperate attempt to make him overshoot.
Oh, there it is.
He ends up turning out in front of him, and Tiohu takes him down. Good shot.
All right. Good match. All right, let's get Viper and Holomu. Viper, go blue. Holomu, Akai. And I'll kill the player. There we go. It's
All right.
All right. There we go.
Waiting for his plane to respawn.
Yep.
There it is.
Had to record the results before I could play. There we go. All right.
A little bit about the two of them. Holomu I've known for a while, at least 2 years now. I know he, when I first met him, it was the 4v4 tournament, the 2 F-16s and F-15 tournament. I know he competed in that. I want to say he was either on he was on Bamboo's team. He did really, really well. That team they worked together very, very effectively. And then he was also in the F5 4v4 tournament. And then Viper. I don't know a lot about Viper. I haven't seen them. Oh, Holomu just disconnected. And there he is. He's back. He's back. You okay?
大丈夫ですか?
Hashi, is he good? Is he good? Having internet issues or? Yeah, he DC'd.
Okay.
He's good. Okay.
Alright, let's go ahead and we'll do it again. Viper, go ahead and go back to your play, and Holomu's already going.
He's like, Holomu's like, I understand the assignment. Okay, I'm going back.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like, I think I said let's go. I meant to say like Moichi though, like one more time or something like that, but I was basically like, hurry up. It's the Japanese. it's like hurry up. So it's like, oh, sorry.
Get out there, Yeah. No, I don't know much about Viper. I know that he's competed in the past, but I don't know him on a personal level. I haven't seen him around all too much, so I can't really speak on it. But he's done well enough to get this far, so nobody to shrug off.
Yeah, I meant to say one more time or like let's go again, but I definitely said like hurry up.
Don't jinx it.
definitely
Alright?
just said, like,
You're gonna say let's go again.
Yeah,
and
we're
then
like-
smacking into each other on the merge.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Oh, that's exactly what's gonna happen. And then we're like, okay, wait, you know, like, let's go again.
Yeah, let's go again.
Yeah, let's go
Nah, that's
again.
alright.
Yeah, exactly.
This should be a pretty interesting match, though.
Yeah. I was about to say,
Follow
as
you.
much as you know the Japanese, you'd think you'd learned some Japanese by now.
I know a little bit, enough to
Okay.
say like hello, let's go fight.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Like
How do
enough to
you-
ask for
how
a
do you say
dogfight, pretty much. It is a merge. You're coming out of that with about 20 knots of more airspeed, a little bit more instantaneous, but his circle's a little bit wider. Looks like he's used that pretty wisely. Cut into Viper, avoided his nose, so he goes into his second vertical. Viper following up. Viper's held on to a lot of his speed, though. This could speak trouble for Holomu if he decides to take it into a vertical rape, which it looks like that might be what he's doing. They're out of plane right now, so Holomu could still pull the lead pursuit and turn this into a roller, but it's not looking like that's what's going on. They're both kind of sitting in lag. Viper's doing a really good job of solidifying his position. He's gained a huge angular advantage over Holomu right off the bat. No doubt holding on to that energy has helped him out with that as he comes up over the top, pulls back in and cashes in on all his instantaneous, coming back down, ending off at a pretty healthy speed too. Holomu doing his best to cut back into him, but he's not committing to that lead pursuit enough, and he's getting very, very slow as they go into the deck transition for the rape fight. This is going to be a very dangerous situation for Holomu. Both of them fairly similar as far as energy state goes, but Viper is at such a positional and angular advantage that it's going to be an uphill fight for Holomu. He's going to have to figure out something very, very quickly. He's built his speed back up, and he's starting to hold on to it. But again, Viper's more or less matching him 1-for-1 here, and even getting a greater energy advantage. Look at that, he's built up quite a bit. That's a lot of instantaneous he can work off of, and being offensive like this, he can turn that into offset, and there's very little Holomu could do about it. He needs to act, and he needs to act fast if he wants to defend against what's about to come, because his window for doing that is closing, and it's going to close rapidly. Viper pulling in on some of his speed, and looked like he got down in the 270s. Now starting to build it back up. It looks like he's trying to work that offset, but he's doing it very, very slow. This could end up hurting him. He's not careful, and he turns away. He gave up his position. Now it gives Holomu a huge break. Like, he just gave up all that work that he just did, thrown away a very questionable move that might cost him the match. So now Holomu looks like he's got the positional and angular advantage. Like, they're still fairly neutral, but he was winning. He was winning that fight. He was winning that fight. Now
But he has
Holomu's
a ton more energy.
doesn't matter, like, not anymore. Like, they're fairly similar as they hit the deck, and Holomu goes to lag pursuit.
Right.
Now
Back into
Holomu hits the deck though with an angular and positional advantage, ever so slightly though, as Viper goes back into the vertical.
There he
Holomu
goes.
seeing a huge wide target, shots
There
out.
it is.
Viper jinks out of the way just in time, avoiding getting shot. He took some damage, but he stopped himself from
alive.
getting killed.
Yeah.
As now cuts his burner, tries to nose counter Holomu to get him into the roller. It looks like he's succeeded in that, but Holomu's committing to lag pursuit and stiff arming him back into this rape fight. Good follow on BFM from Holomu as Viper's now stuck out front. He's got plenty of energy, plenty of range, lead,
Yes,
shots
and
out.
plenty
That's
of
Viper's
ammo.
engine.
It's over. What did
Man, that was Viper's match to lose, and that one mistake. That one mistake is what cost it.
All right, good job. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start working on the losers bracket. So let's get Almighty Push versus Altus. So Altus go blue, Almighty Push go red. It's time. I know a lot of people were waiting for the losers bracket. Maybe if you would have just won your match, you're like, you know, I'm just kidding. Just kind of rude. But it's alright. But now we'll get through it. This is why we do double elimination, so if you do make a mistake, you do at least always have 2 fights in the tournament. So
That's all right. A little bit about these two. Altus, he's been competing for He's been competing for a little bit. I don't remember exactly when I met him. I know I met him early on though, and he's been practicing for this tournament. And then Push, who's been competing since like the F18 tournament 2 or 3 years ago, right around 2 to 3 years ago. He's been competing for a long time, but he's a bit out of practice. He's got the experience for competition, but just, you know, hasn't really knocked off the rust yet. We'll see what he can do in here. He hasn't been doing too bad by any means. Both come in. Altus opting to remain nice and high, whereas Push is kind of lingering around nearby the deck. He's not quite at the deck, but he's closer to it than Altus is. That could be trouble at the merge. If Altus decides to do a upwards vertical merge, it could be giving away exclusive turning room to Push. We'll see what he does though. As Push starts heading towards the deck ever so slightly. Altus coming to follow down. He's positioned for that upward vertical merge. This could spell trouble right off the bat. It's also very, very fast. Oh, yeah, okay. Push immediately, like, you know, getting some exclusive turning room, but he doesn't capitalize on it. He doesn't go into the one where he would have cut off the Altus' circle. Going for the 2, cutting into him, very offset 2-circle fight. They both settle in. Altus, I think it looked like Altus started with a little bit more, but they're fairly even right now. I think they're both going to start trying to read the offset. Almighty Push has got the positional advantage in the circle, but he's bleeding so much speed that I think Altus is just going to rip around on him in a little bit. But I mean, we'll see what happens. He's regaining it, and then he's bleeding it down severely. And I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, they're both on desktop. At least Altus is. That's going to make the rate just a little bit more difficult on his end. Like, you got to be pretty well practiced in it, I would say, to be able to hold some consistent speeds. Keeping a little bit of a vertical in, though. He's keeping his lift vector just above Push, so they'll continue to climb. It's kind of cutting into a circle, but it's also costing him more energy. Push is just staying nice and stable in lag pursuit, keeping his lift vector on Altus, right, while also driving towards his high 6, keeping his energy state nice and healthy. He's going to start racing around that circle. Now he's kind of getting too fast, getting that circle nice and wide. Altus, though, is just not fast enough to capitalize on that, even though in most conditions, like, oh, that circle's so wide that Altus could just cut right into it, no problem. He's so slow right now that he can't do anything about it. And I think Push is finally is recognizing that. You can see he's starting to build a huge position advantage over Altus as he heads towards his tail and just builds position in the circle. Altus dipping down for a low yo-yo, trying to cash in on some energy, maybe trying to pull in some instantaneous and close the distance between him and Push, and the circle of Push is just stiff arming him, keeping him here. He's really fast now. He was at like 350 there for a second. As he starts to pull, he's seeing his opportunity in the offset, and no doubt seeing some winning cues out of Altus. As he gets further and further around the circle, Altus, I think, is starting to panic. He's pulling really, really hard right now. He cut his burner, too. What is he doing? He cut his burner there. Did you see that? He just gave up a little bit more to Almighty.
Yeah, that's Almighty.
Push, making a really good choice there by flying away for a second, putting some range between him and Altus. He saw him cut his burner, and he knew he wouldn't be able to catch up to him as they get into the roller with one another. Altus pulling into Almighty and neutralizing the fight, nearly running into him as they both cross over each other's canopies. They could have high-fived right there if they stuck their arms out. But Push maintaining the offensive position over Altus, even in that scissors, as Altus tries to break away and dip into the rate fight. But he's so slow right now that, like, Push is just going to rip around on him again. Like, the energy deficit between the two of them is ginormous, at least from the start there. I think Push is really starting to capitalize on that as he starts to pull in. Kind of trapped in lag pursuit, though. He just doesn't have the range to pull in for lead. That's lift vector out in front. He cuts into his circle. Not enough for lead. Why isn't he pulling into it? Pull into it! Shots out. Not enough to cut his engine. Altus is just going straight. He's got his burner cut. Almighty Push trying to stiff arm him into that 2-circle again, but he's not paying attention to his fuel. I think this is what Altus's long game was just hoping he wouldn't get killed, as he now has the offensive position, and Push runs out of fuel.
Altus is out of fuel, and Altus still has fuel, so is Altus just going to fly away?
Altus cut his burn. He's just going to fly away from this. I don't think Push is going to be able to survive that. That's a very bad angle to hit the ground at.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's actually like a great strategy with the fuel.
That risky, though. You saw Altus almost died.
Very risky. Very risky. All right, Hashijun versus Harua. Hachijun go Aoi, Haru go red.
Yeah, kill the.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you lost, homie.
It was very
He ran out of
risky
fuel.
strategy, but it did pull. Yeah, he was able to pull it off. It was risky, but it is one of those things. That's why we have the fuel gauge in the cockpit, also, so you can watch it.
All right, Hashi versus Haru.
Yeah, or hold on, let's see.
I mean, they went to the plane. They just haven't hopped into it yet. Okay, there we go. They're in now.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, this one's a little bit more one-sided on this. Like Haru has been flying for quite some time, and this isn't their first tournament, but they're not nearly as well practiced as Hashi. Hashi has been competing not only for longer, but has also been practicing for much longer as well. He was also on Bamboo's team during the 4v4 F16 F15 tournament. He's been in tournament, I think every single tournament since then. He was probably in them before. I just didn't know, I hadn't met him yet. But very skilled dogfighter. He's been coming to practice pretty much every single day with us, getting ready for this tournament. So there's no doubt he's going to do well. Haru, I mean, maybe they may have been practicing, but I'm not entirely sure. I know they've practiced before. They know they have to prepare for it, but they got their gear down. Just really watch when they roll it over. They got their gear down.
Interesting strategy. We'll see how it.
I mean, they might have put it up now, but it was definitely down before. Okay, yeah, no, it's
it
up
was
now.
down before. Yeah, it was absolutely down.
Listen, we've seen gears down strats work before. All right.
We have, but not on the F16. Though. That's definitely interesting.
I mean, that's just because like the pitch you get with the F16, like you don't need that extra drag. This plane is more than capable of performing exactly how you want it to. I think the only time I've ever seen people come down to it where they put their gear down is if they're desperately trying to get the other person to overshoot, like you're canopy to canopy in a roller, and you just got to slow down a little bit faster than the other person. Into the merge, Haru giving up a ton of exclusive turning room to Hashi off the bat as Hashi pulls the nose in. Not enough to get lead though. No shots hitting as it comes up around the top of the circle. Haru desperately pulling in to try to meet the nose, but not enough. They were way too slow. Hashi having a big target, very slow target to shoot at, and takes out Haru's engines on the second turn.
It just immediately takes them out.
Haru hoping for a bit of luck here, trying to snapshot Hashi as he's tumbling around, but that's just not going to happen. Hashi finishes the job.
You won the match, pilot.
That's why we don't kill it immediately, because, if you want to do that snapshot worth of
hey, wasn't it in the first tournament of this, like somebody tried to do that and they missed, they crashed into the ground or something, and the other person managed to land, so that person that landed, they got the win.
Yeah, that happened. All right, let's do Apple Cider versus Rudy Boy. Apple Cider go red, Rudy Boy go blue.
Apple Cider and Rudy. Rudy, you're
Apple
talking to your
Cider,
opponent down there.
Rudy.
Both of you go. Stop
Yeah,
the
you
yak.
guys
Go
go
fight.
Go on. Come on. Go fight.
Go forth, my son.
Go forth and fight. Apple go red, Rudy go blue. Yeah. There we go. So this is going to be a little bit of an interesting one, because whoever wins this is going to have to fight. They're going to have to fight someone else. They're going to have to fight Muhuch.
6,
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
four,
So whoever wins
I mean,
that,
I
and then
don't-
whoever wins that match has to fight Yazin. And we're just going to keep it going.
That'll be fine.
Actually.
So I don't know anything about
Actually,
Apple
I'll get
Cider,
it.
but I do know. I know Rudy really well. He started competition. He started competition during the F16 F15 4v4 match. He was actually on my team with me, Jono, Ben, and Chippy. That was the last one Chippy was in. I miss Chippy. Listen, he was a legend, okay? But anyway, no, more about Rudy. Rudy, he came to us brand new, but he was super enthusiastic, willing to learn and everything else. He's been practicing with us here and there. He's been practicing for this tournament, too. Little out of practice with it. Obviously he went away from it for a while, but definitely not somebody to shrug at. Like, he definitely pulled his weight during the 4v4 tournament. Like, That dude is a huge team player. Like, we'd be getting into committed fights, and like he was good enough to survive long enough we could get there, you know, and help him out. But if we were ever in fights, like he was always away, just lobbing missiles at people, and it helped out immensely. Settles in for the merge. A little bit slower than Apple Cider on the merge, but Apple Cider pulled nose to nose with him. Rudy's able to cut into his circle. That's lead, shots out. Doesn't look like he hit anything on that snapshot. But Rudy looks like he's going to try and build up a little bit more energy. Pull back in. Apple Cider didn't engage his afterburner until just now. Like, that basically gave it up to Rudy right there. All he needs is accuracy as Rudy pulls too much lead and misses him. Apple Cider hitting a reversal. Very slow and delayed one at that. As Rudy starts closing in, he's not watching his range aspect or closure right now as he burns in towards him. Apple Cider pulling up, and then he pulls lead, shoots it. Yeah, you knocked out his engine. Now he just needs to not get shot in turn, which I think he's going to be able to pull off as Apple Cider starts tumbling in the sky. Rudy, I think he's trying to figure out if he wants to turn back in and shoot the guy, but no, he's not turning back in to shoot him. He sees that he's going to. Okay, no, never mind. Prove me wrong, Rudy.
Yeah, there we go. I mean, I want to see like a fatality. Like, let's see. Let's go. There we go. Okay.
Nice. Good job, Rudy.
All right, good job, Rudy. All right, let's go. Nebula, Kooky, and DJ Dubs. So Nebula go blue, DJ Dubs go red.
Alright, a little bit about these two. Nebula, this isn't their first time competing. They haven't. Actually, no, they have competed for a while. I think I met them around the F18. It was either the F18 or the Grippin tournament a couple of years ago. Was when I first met them, and they've been fairly active in the flight community since then. Pretty well practiced. I don't know how well practiced they are in this plane, but you know, they're here. This ain't their first time competing. And then DJ Dubs, this isn't his first time competing either, but he's a lot newer to it than Nebula is. I've seen him from time to time in public lobbies. And, you know, he's a lot better than the average person, but I haven't seen him in a 1v1. I haven't seen him in a 1v1 situation like this. I don't know if he competed in the last couple of them. I know he did in the BF 110 tournament. I think he was sitting backseat with a guy named Eric Rad. But I think this is his first 1v1 tournament. So we'll see what he can do. Should be more than an equal match for both of these pilots. They head towards one another. Nebula opting to be nice and high as they start their gradual descent towards the deck. DJ Dubs also very gradually heading towards the deck. Might see an above the deck merge on this one. You get a wish, Raptor.
That
merge. Pull into the merge. Pulling nose to nose. Out of plane with one another. DJ Dubs overpulled. He pulled in front of Nebula. He overturned the aircraft. Nebula capitalized.
Yeah, there it is.
Really
right
just obliterated him. Oh my lord.
Pilot. Turn to base.
I don't know what happened there, but
that was a very
word.
fast Nebula, like just obliterated. Okay.
You want that?
All right. Let's do Agent 8 and Altus. Agent 8 go blue, Altus go red.
Yeah, of course. Right. Oh, there we go.
10, 9, 8,
Yeah.
7.
Altus has been around for a long time. He hasn't competed all too much, but he has done competition before, so this isn't his first one. You've seen, what he can do in these. He's doing fairly well. He's like climbing his way back up in losers bracket here. Agent 8, I haven't known them nearly as long as Altus has. Met them in a public lobby. Again, it's someone that's better, a lot better than the average person. They're very well practiced. They came to practice in these planes from time to time, but not nearly as much as Altus. If not, you know, right around the same amount. Like, but we'll see what these two could do. Again, this is another pretty even match, I think, at least. Thing that Agent I think is going to have over Altus, though, is Agent spends more time in public lobbies flying the plane, so they're a little bit more well versed with flying the planes. But again, you've seen Altus's performance, and he's more than capable of taking the win here, I think. Going to keep his altitude. Agent keeping themselves out of line of sight of Altus with the mountains. What they might be trying to do is have Altus come up over those mountains, you know, and merge with him as he's passing. Have a ton of exclusive turning room, but Altus is just too far away here. This might actually screw up Agent's plan. Merge. Barely even, but I think Agent may have given up just a little bit of turning room there on that merge. Altus pulling everything that he had. He's nice and slow now. Agent holding on to a little bit more of their speed as they go into lag. Hitting the 2 circle way up high. This could actually get pretty interesting because now, with altitude in the mix, if Altus is seeing that he's losing that fight, you know, he can hit high and low yo-yos, try to redefine the fight, cut into Agent's circle. But Agent's doing that for him, cutting into the circle with a low yo-yo, getting really fast. Altus not really reacting. He doesn't even have his burner on, or at least he didn't. As Agent starts building an offensive position over Altus, gaining angles. Altus is just super slow. He's not gaining back any speed. Opting for the vertical, giving Agent a slow-moving target to fire at. He's not going to be able to jink out of that one as he turns right in front of Agent. Agent having plenty of time to fire. That's his engine, and kaboom.
Yeah.
You won the match, pilot. Turn to base.
Alright. Alright. Up next, we've got Viper and Hashijin. Viper, go blue. Hashijin, Akai.
You are dead.
And Viper, your plane's respawning.
He'll get it. He'll get his plane.
Yeah, it's gone. Funny how it like always goes like into the ground and stuff like that. It's just how Saxon works.
10,
in the video.
9.
Yeah, there's been there was one thing we noticed before, like with Saxing too, like if 2 people jump into the plane at the same time when it's in match mode and one person jumps out, sometimes it'll sink under the ground and then it has to respawn. It's really weird. Like I haven't seen it that often. It's, you know, only onesies and twosies here and there, but it does happen.
Yeah, it's fun because this social game was never meant to have like, you know, fighter jet combat.
It have planes.
It was never meant to, you know, it was meant for people to be in like rooms basically, like talk to one another.
Trust me, the way some people react to it, you would think it still doesn't belong, but
Well, I mean, it basically doesn't. Just the way that Sack made the code. I mean, it's pretty impressive.
hey, if it works, it works. You know, that's all that's important.
That's right.
Honestly, I think no matter what, eventually something like this would have came to be. Like, there's enough people that are plain autists out there that it would have happened, regardless.
Yeah. I'm glad it's you know.
Oh yeah, no, I'm grateful for it. Yeah, it's been a good time.
It's pretty easy.
You know, meet new people, getting into fights.
World building also, it's very easy to use. You know, Unity.
Is that why you don't have a world?
Merge.
Into the merge.
Well, I had 10 worlds, okay. Before you
Had.
yeah, I still love it.
Viper was really fast on that merge, and Hashi, I think he more than capitalized on it as they both start to settle into a deck transition for the rate. Viper still holding on to a lot of speed, keeping a nice and wide turn circle, but leading down and cashing in on instantaneous as Hashi built up and is now cashing in on instantaneous. Viper's trying to pull in. He's pulling in just a little too much. Hashi outruns his nose. If he doesn't build that back up, like, he's got a good offset to work off of right now, but if he doesn't build it back up and capitalize on it soon, Hashi's just going to rip around that circle on him. That gap between the circles is slowly narrowing too. He might try to get himself parameters for a redefinition into the one circle. We'll see. Hashi doing a really good job of defending that offset. Viper still has slight winning cues as Hashi opts for a high yo-yo. Viper hitting a low. Both of them more or less countering one another's moves by maneuvering in relation with one another, at least opposite relation. You know, like one person's tightening down, one person's widening out. Hashi, I think at this point, is just trying to work his offset and get a redefinition going because Viper's holding on to that position pretty well, even though just slightly. He does have winning cues in this fight. Just slightly. Hashi's got to be able to he's got to be able to defend soon because, like, the longer you just sit there in that defensive position, the narrower your window for defending yourself becomes. Viper getting a ton of speed built up. Good lord, he was at like 330 and just started bleeding down right now, really working that instantaneous. Starts building it back up. Like, Hashi's doing his best to hold him off. He's done a really good job of it. Like, again, I think he's more or less neutralized this fight. Both of them. Yeah, no, he has neutralized this fight. He's starting to do a small extension there, built up a little bit of his speed, opting for the vertical. Viper following suit, pulling in. I think he's gonna look at redefining this into a roller, like a vertical roller. He started out just a little bit slower. He might get his nose stuck up. Hashi being able to pull in. He's got more speed, more instantaneous to work with, but now they're both really, really slow. They got to be careful here. Hashi could pull in, but he's going to end up stalling his plane. If he does, his Viper tips his nose down, cashing in on some speed, going immediately back into the vertical. Hashi keeping in lag pursuit, opting for follow-on BFM. As he now pulls up, it looks like he's committing to the shot. There's pure lead, shots out, and he took out Viper's engine. Viper still got control of the aircraft, though. He's got plenty of speed, plenty of altitude to work with. I think Hashi's about to execute him here. He's going to finish the job.
Finish him.
Or not.
I don't know. Or is he just going to watch?
No, they're going in.
He's trying to go.
Going in for the kill. There it is.
He's keeping himself stable. He's keeping himself stable. Good job, Hashi.
Yeah.
Turn to base.
All right, let's get Moohooch and Rudy Boy. Moohooch go blue, Rudy Boy go red.
You are dead.
You're up, Rudester.
Go.
Already kind of given a brief introduction about Rudy. Moohooch. I mean, I don't know him too personally, but I do know that he's been dogfighting for a while, at least well over a year. You know, he hangs out in the Night Owls server. I know he plays DCS and everything else. Usually find him in public lobbies. You know, again, somebody who's a lot better than the average person that flies around in them. You know, shown up every now and again for practices. Not nearly as much, I think, as Rudy, but I mean, you know. And as far as competition goes, I honestly don't remember their competition record. Like, I know that he started sometime last year, but other than that, both of them burning in just to get to the merge. Rudy dropping down to the deck. The one thing you can do on the red side, there's like that little ledge. You can kind of see it in Rudy's screen that's out front that Moohooch is going to have to cross over. If he can get to that before Moohooch crosses over it, like, that's a lot of turning room that he can use to his advantage. And Moohooch wouldn't be able to do a thing about it. He's got to get there first, though. I don't think he's going to. There's just way too much range between him as Moohooch. Yep, reaches the lip of that ledge and drops down immediately. Still with his burner on. He's going really fast. Air brakes are out. Rudy's kind of slow. He's starting to speed up into the merge. Both of them pulling nose to nose, opting for the one circle. Moohooch pulling it a little bit more. Nose on, shots out. Not enough to take Rudy out, though. Just under a quarter health taken away. Rudy's not even... Oh, no. He started smoking. Very lightly smoking. Moohooch keeping the aggression on. That's pure. That's lead. That shots out. Not enough to kill him again. Rudy missing a huge reversal cue as he starts to pull in. Looks like he's going to try to at least get nose to nose with Mahooch in for a jousting match. It's very risky for him. He's very low on health, and they both collide. It paid off for him. It paid off for him, though. He at least got the rematch.
There we go.
No,
All
very
right.
good.
Let's do it. Let's go back again.
Very good risk assessment.
Go ahead.
Like,
Alright,
10,
here we go.
9, 8, 7, 6.
see what he can do here in the next round, in this in his second chance.
2, 1.
さんも強い。あいつやばい。なんかゲームなのかな。惑星やってる。
Wonder how the other blocks are doing.
そう。あ、じゃあちゃんとやってんだ。結構ちゃんとやってる。
Let's take a look.
このね、空もちゃんとやってるさ。ローサンダのサミやったんか。そう。
Let's see. Oh my lord.
いやー
Block D is 75% done.
海はどこ行った？さすがよ。だからセオリーが分かってるあの人。
Goodness, they're flying through theirs. Actually, wait, no. They just ran through their winners bracket and then started their losers. And what about E? Let's see what's going on with Block E. Block E also 75% done. Very nice. Both of them approaching one another. Mahooch is really fast. Rudy and Mahooch both pulling in for the one. Mahooch getting that nose on first. Shots out, and he took Rudy out on the first turn on that one.
Yeah, he did. He was like, we're not doing this again. My gosh. Mahooch. Take that. They're gonna go in.
Such violence.
Jumped out. Alright. There we go. Alright. So, let's do Kumo Duki and Agent 8. So we'll do Kumo go blue, Agent 8 go red.
10, 9.
Alright, I talked about Agent before, but I didn't get to talk about Kumaduki just yet. Kumaduki, met him during the 4v4 F5 tournament. You know, and his team did very very well, but ever since then I've seen him practicing just in general BFM with the Japanese flight community, and sometimes with us too. He stopped by every now and again for the Dogfight Central events and practice instances. So, like, I've got no doubt he's going to do really well in this fight. But Agent also isn't an opponent to take lightly.
いや、わかんない。もしかしたらPG チームの方が入るかもしれない。そう。いや、でもちょっとね、判断基準がわからない今回。いまいち。
Agent nose on Kumaduki, starting to come up over the terrain and turning away from Agent. This is not going to be a good merge if they do come in. Okay, he's recommitted here as they do merge. Agent now being the one to turn away. Both of them settling into a great fight off the bat, but Agent's got so much more speed that they may just end up ripping around the circle on Kumaduki off the bat, and that looks like that's what's already happening, like very slowly. Kumaduki's built up a little bit more speed again as both of them dip down below and above the terrain, breaking line of sight with one another. Agent coming out with a positional and angular advantage over Kumaduki early on in the fight from that really weird merge. At first it looked like Agent was gonna turn out in front of Kumaduki, and then kind of the opposite happened. They both reversed, and then they ended up merging with all that separation between the two of them. Kumaduki widening out his turn, bleeding back again, staying fairly neutral. He's more or less neutralized this rate fight. He might actually be gaining on Agent 8. Agent 8, you know, recognizes goes into the vertical. Looks like they're going to try to redefine this fight. Looks like they're staying in either pure or lead pursuit here, but Kumaduki's stiff-arming him in lag, trying to maintain this rate fight, and kind of gave up a little bit of turning room in doing that too. Like they're both still staying fairly neutral. Agent looks like they've reeled in just a little bit more angles again. As Kumaduki dips down underneath the mountain, nice and fast. Agent not picking up nearly as much speed. Oh, I mean, now they are. Prove me wrong, why don't you, in real time? But no, just a back and forth tug of war between gaining and losing angles and position in the circle. Agent maintaining just a slight winning position over Kumaduki in this. I think he's just got to break away from this mountain, you know, maintain line of sight and get himself established into the fight here as he comes up vertical over the mountaintop. Agent dipping down below it, keeping him in this rate. Agent turned away a little bit there, widened out their turn, going around the mountain, pulling in some instantaneous. Looks like it might be a nose-to-nose pass. Agent, ever so slight winning cues still, as they continue to pull in, maintaining a nice aggressive stance over Kumaduki. Kumaduki having lost just a little bit of position. Agent now going to lag pursuit, stiff-arming him back into the semi-vertical rate, but Kumaduki's out of plane, cuts into Agent's circle. Looks like they're going to try to redefine this into a roller as Kumaduki reverses his turn, staying in pure pursuit, just cutting into Agent's circle over and over again. Agent's holding a lot of their speed, and now they both hit the deck transition back into the rate. Agent holding on to a bit more speed. Kumaduki building it right back up as well, but it looks like he's gotten his position back as he pulls his nose. Not enough, though. He's trapped in lag. Agent, I don't know if they're going to be able to recognize this. I think they did. They held on to their speed, but Kumaduki's just... Kumaduki didn't really pull. He didn't really build any speed, but he's got enough position to pull shots out. One hit. Agent reversing their turn, going to try to work the overshoot here, but that's going to be pretty tough. It's an uphill battle. Both of them starting to run out of fuel. Fairly similar fuel states. Kumaduki comes in with a snapshot and finishes Agent. Oh, he just popped his canopy too.
Just obliterated it.
Good miss.
Good job.
That was a good back and forth there. Good fight.
Alright, we're doing one more, then we're going back to the winner's bracket. So we're going to do Yazin-san versus Mohuch. So Yazin, Ali, Mohuch go red.
How did that plane live? Are you kidding me?
That plane landed itself.
It landed itself. It headbutted the ground and lived. Are you kidding me?
No, I watched that too. You're not just like seeing things.
No, that's the stuff I would see Ben do. Is like, oh, dude, he's nose down. There's no way that he's gonna live, and you just see him bounce off the ground and live. I'm like, are you kidding me?
As long as you don't do it with enough G's, like just like in real life.
What do you mean when you're going that slow? You were literally at 1 or 0 the entire time, especially being nose down.
Exactly.
Anyway, let's get
like that's how it's set up. I'm telling you.
Now, small introduction about Yazin. Well, I mean, I can't really give Yazin an introduction. I met him fairly recently. He's been around, especially in the Japanese community, and I've seen him here and there as well. But I don't know him too well. I haven't seen him. Haven't really seen too many of his fights. Good enough to get this far though, so that says something. And again, he's definitely around the right people to practice too. Doing a really good job of maintaining his speed. Mohuch burning in, excited and eager to get into the fight. Yazin's starting to slow down. He knows that he's about to go merge with somebody, so he's going to get to his merge speed. Mohuch just keeping that burner on. Even as he comes down, hitting the air brake, this might work for him. I mean, we'll see what happens. Into the merge. Yazin a little bit, about 10 knots faster than Mahooch was. And then it doesn't look like it's going to stop Yazin from meeting his nose, jinking out of the way of those shots just at the last second, very well timed, and breaking into the rate fight. Mahooch well set up as far as energy goes, but Yazin's just as good. He's got positional advantage, lead, shots out. Hit him a couple of times, it looked like there, but I guess either it didn't register or he didn't actually hit him, but it looked like he did. Maintaining that nice and aggressive stance, keeping the pressure on Mahooch as Mahooch defends by going vertical. Not a bad move on his part. He knows Yazin had to pull lead for that gunshot, so he was at a energy deficit ever so slightly. Both of them hitting deck transition as we go into the rate fight. Yazin hitting a high yo-yo, pulling in as he comes down, trying to cut into Mahooch's circle. I don't know if he was going for a gunshot there, but he's definitely set himself up a really nice offset. The slight winning position, he's going to be able to read it just a little bit better, but Mahooch's doing a pretty good job coming back from us too, and defending against it. Still fairly neutral, but Yazin's just got ever so slight winning cues for Mahooch. You can see his nose starting to pull around. He's really trying. He just doesn't have the speed for it, or the range. It looks like. He comes back around. Looks like he's gonna try to get another pass. He's gonna get it this time. That's pure lead. Shots out. He got his engine. And Mahooch is sent tumbling as Yazin flies away victorious. Good fight. All right, now I gotta go. Free trial's over.
It looks like CD knows his time in the announcer booth is up for now. This is great. I didn't have to do anything. It's great. Let's do CD versus Omega Key. So CD go blue, Omega Key go red. Oh, Omega Key. Actually, are they still here? Oh no. Omega Key. Oh yeah, they are here. Omega Key. Oh, they're in the plane. I'm just like not looking at the thing. I got too used to like not doing anything. Sorry. Sorry, chat. They already got in the plane. I was supposed to look. All right. So after this, we're gonna do Kyohu and Holomu. We're gonna have them, whoever wins this match, they'll fight that, and then we'll have our winners bracket, and then we'll go from there to fill out the rest of the losers bracket. I mean, there's a lot of really strong competition so far. I mean, it's been a really good tournament. Seen all sorts of strategies. Looks like Omega Key is gonna just do the strategy of gonna take it nice and easy. But they didn't get to this bracket by, you know, taking it nice and easy. They've defeated Alright. CD on the deck. Omega Key going down as well. We're gonna have a merge on the deck here. Right, there we go. CD is going directly vertical. Omega's a little offset. Mega's actually about to. Oh, almost got those on there. See what CD is about to pull here. I think they're gonna try to do another energy trap as CD goes directly up. Managing their speed. Omega Key may have actually just fell for it. They're losing a lot of speed. Are they gonna be able to? Is CD gonna be able to capitalize on that though in time? I believe so. CD's almost got nose on. Brakes. And there it is. Shots are out. And Omega is taken out.
Turn to base.
Alright. Up next we have Kyohu and Holomu. Kyohu-san, oi, Holomu, akai.
This one's going to be a really good fight.
Yeah.
Both of them are very well practiced and highly experienced. This is gonna be.
This is gonna be good. I mean,
Yeah,
this
so
is
I'm back. This is the second free trial of my commentation for this
the
one.
second free trial.
10,
I mean, you don't get your paychecks yet? Does Rico not pay you?
No, the line of
that's right,
accounting
you're not
hasn't been
staff
set
yet.
up yet. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's because you're not staff yet. Maybe if you were
Listen, I
staff,
was
you'd
doing
be getting
volunteer
paid.
work at McDonald's. Okay.
That's just called working in the army.
No, man.
You know I'm right, though. That's the bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
まずジャンキーだこいつ。こいつジャンキーだ。やば。アドレナリンジャンキーだ。
なんか戦ってる時の CDC 感とかめっちゃよくね。
いやわかるよ。
Goodness, both of them burning in, but Ptolemy is a little bit more eager. He's got his flaps up. He's just. Oh my lord! Look at him go. He might end up hitting Mach before he even reaches Tiohu. That'd be something to see. We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen a Mach merge, at least in this block. I wonder if any of the other blocks have seen one.
Yeah, I want to see a Mach merge. They're very close. Well, they were.
Nah, he's coming back down on speed. He's gonna do a regular merge.
Okay.
It is always fun though. Like you can ask Jono this. Like in practice, every now and again, I'll hit him with one. Like you can do some funny stuff with him. All right, like.
Yeah.
We go into the merge. Tiohu about only 6 knots lower than Holomu on this. They both pull their nose in. Holomu outrunning his nose, going vertical, and kind of he's keeping himself in lag pursuit. Looks like he's going to try to push for the 2. I would have argued to go for the 1, but I mean, he might see something different. He's definitely got a lot of energy here. So, I mean, he can set himself up really, really well. It's fairly neutral, right off the bat. And they're right over it. If you look up, you don't need to use the screens. It can probably hear us, too. Like, they're that close. Like, as soon as they get down to the lower part of their circle, I'm willing to bet you that, like, we're fading in and then fade out as they come up. Hi, Holomu. All right, here's Tiohu. Tiohu comes down. Hello, Tiohu. Both of you are doing absolutely fantastic in this fight. Looks like Holomu might be pulling some angles out of this. Ever so slightly. You can see he's got his left vector just slightly off from Tiohu. It looks like it's a little bit on the inside of the circle. Here. So I'm reluctant to switch whole bunch right now because I don't want to give hints to the other, like what energy floater position looks like, inadvertently. Oh, they're both set up really well to refuel if they need it, So this might be the first extended fight that we see. You know what I mean? Like Prince and that. Who was that person that Prince fought in the Typhoon tournament? And they had like a 40-minute fight because they would both like run away and they would go
get fuel and
get
come back and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I can't remember who it was, but I know you're talking about. Because it was literally like 7 landings or something like that. We're just like, all right.
It was something crazy. I think the only other fight I think, at least that I can think of, that can rival that was Ratatsu and Jono in the Griffin tournament, where more or less the same exact thing happened.
Yeah.
That was a fun tournament. That was the tournament of vertical rate fights.
Yeah.
Like you got the finals, and that's all that happened.
Everyone was emulating you guys. That's why.
Well, because like you see, here's the thing that happened, right? Like we would get into those vertical rates, and we figured out like because those planes were so powerful that we could maintain and even build our speeds coming back down, like, coming downwards on the vertical rates with basically our engines off. So like we could save fuel and rate at the same time.
That's actually even funnier. So just like last.
If you go back and. But if you go back and you look at that tournament, you'll see every single time like somebody hit a vertical coming down, like engine was off, and then it fired back up when you got to the bottom. Tiohu just cut his burner there for a little bit, even though it doesn't look like it right now. It is going to give him a fuel advantage over.
It is. Yeah, this is going to definitely give him the fuel.
And in the rate like this, that's going to be a big thing. But Holomy looked like he's got a little bit of a position on him. So Tiohu, even though he's got the fuel advantage right now, he's going to have a little bit more ground to cover.
All of his engines are.
Oh no, he's cut his engine. He cut his engine. He's just going to ride.
No, it's off. There's no fuel.
Okay, no. Now Tiohu's is off as they both break away. This is looking like it's going to end up being a rematch.
Oh,
one of them explodes.
Okay. Did they both land?
They both landed.
Oh my gosh. Alright, fine. Alright, we do it again.
Again, Tatakatai.
Moichido kudasai, Moichido. Yeah, Moichido, one more time. Yeah, see.
10.
Yeah, I definitely
9,
said like hurry up
8,
like the other time.
7,
Like I just used the wrong Japanese.
I know you were being rude. It's okay.
I was being rude. I was like, hurry up. It's like, oh,
Go back.
He's like, come back. Yeah, exactly. That's basically the context.
That's all right.
We've got a lot of really good matches coming up too.
Well, like no, it's like all those small things that you see in previous tournaments. Like we tried doing that in the Vigan tournament, the one that followed the Griffin tournament. Like, hey, can we cut the burner at any point? And when we were doing experiments, with the rate, we had one person cut to the second because the Vigan has a 3-stage burner. We had one person cut to the second stage and one person stay on the third, and like the person that stayed on full burner, right, started out front. Like they started in front of the guy, completely defensive in the 2 circle, and it only took them 2 turns to get around on the other dude. Like that plane was so power dependent. Like if you cut your burner, you were hitting such a huge risk of just losing everything because it was almost instant. Ooh, Holomy might be able to take advantage of some instantaneous or some exclusive turning room there. He pulls up and looks like they're both opting for that 1 circle. Holomy's kind of trying to get away from Tio's nose as they both get a neutral pass. None of those hit, surprising. Okay, no, I stand corrected.
They did.
Yeah, no, he took him down to a quarter health. Tio's staying nice and aggressive. Oh, he's got an amazing amount of speed too. He's really well set up for this rate. Although Holomy looks like Holomy's playing the geometry game right now. You can see he kind of bled his speed down. He tightened down and fairly neutral now in this fight, both across one another. Holomy, I think, might be reeling in just a little bit of angles there. Tiohu's, he's opting to keep faster, but it's keeping his circle ever so slightly wider than Holomy's right now. Holomy is, or at least he was bleeding and extending a little bit more, so that might make the difference here. Still fairly neutral though in this fight. Both of them slightly in the vertical as they continue to rate around and around and around and around. I love this right here. Patience is key. Like if there was offset, you'd see them, bleeding and extending and doing all sorts of things, and they might end up doing it just to build it. Like they've got a little bit of altitude to work with, so you can hit high and low yo-yos, cutting into each other's circles. But lined up like this, rate's gonna be, or holding rate's gonna be very, very important. Both of them very slowly, like very gently, bleeding their speed. Like you can see they're only hitting like 1 or 2 knots per second. Doing a really good job of maintaining position. Holomy, who got shot at, is now neutral. Like this is way better than being defensive. I think Tiohu's reeled in just a little bit of angles, but that might also just be because he bled ever so slightly, and it looked like Holomy's extending out. Oh my lord, he is, as he starts to hit a vertical climb. Tiohu's building a position. He's building a really good position right now.
I know why though. We're trying to get that altitude for the eventually running out of fuel. Yeah.
I mean, maybe, but the thing, like, with how high they are now, and I think Holomy is finally doing it here, cashing in on, like, a low yo-yo, hit some instantaneous, try to upset the geometry of these circles. Tiohu, though, is just maneuvering in relation, keeping him here in this position that he's in. Holomy pulls in a little bit harder. You just saw him as he hit that downward there, cashing in on more instantaneous. And now they're starting to shift back and forth in each other's canopies. You can see some offset starting to develop. Tiohu just holding on to that speed and continuing to rip around that circle. He's now definitely got prominent winning cues, and an offensive position, like Holomu's got to do something. He's got to do something quick. He does not have the fuel for an extended fight like this, and like he either needs to try to break away, go grab more, or he needs to try to cut into Tiohu's circle and neutralize this fight and threaten him, you know, with some gunfire or something. Because if it comes down to fuel, which it's looking like it is, but Holomu cut his burner. Tiohu holding his burner on. Okay, he just cut him off. I think Holomu's got just a little bit more, he's got a little bit more fuel, but now he's completely defensive against Tiohu, who now has an easy target to shoot at.
Oh,
he's
a
got to be
very
careful
easy
with his
target.
engine.
Oh,
That's
there
his
it
engine.
is.
Oh yeah, he's tumbling.
There it is. It's
And that's
over.
it. And Tiohu was literally touched down at the runway, so
Yeah, it literally landed, so of course they survived. Alright, perfect. So now we're gonna do CD versus Tiohu.
いいね。いい試合だった。
CD go blue, Tiohu-san
おー、伝説になってる。
Kai.
good luck, Tiohu.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and settle this for the, I guess the preliminary of the winners bracket.
10, 9,
So then we'll,
8, 7,
yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, Block E just finished. We are currently at 79%. Block D is at 77%, so we're still on that. Block E had a lot of no-shows. Many signed up but didn't show up. So, yeah.
いや、ガルちゃんまだ予選突破ライン行ってない。てか、予選の突破ラインまで。
I mean, if you can't make it, which is, you know, let us know. We'll definitely, you know, put it in there, or we could figure out something. But, you know, it messes up the brackets a little bit if you just sign up and then don't show up. I mean, we can work around it like we always do, but
絶対2ターン以上持ち込んでやる。
let us know if you know you're not going to make it.
もしかしたら420ある
Alright, let's see. Some shots fired there. Looks like Tiohu takes a little bit of damage. Tiohu getting nose on CD there. Taking about like a third of the CD's health. Tiohu could like really take out CD here in the winning queues there. I think he's actually turning in on CD6 right now. Almost. I think Tiohu took one more hit there from CD. CD's turning in and firing. Oh, took out, oh, there it is. Wadida. CD. Alright, it was good. Good match. Alright, we're gonna go back to the losers bracket, and we're gonna go Nebula Kuki versus Kumo Duki. So Nebula Kuki, Kumo Duki. Nebula go blue, Kumo Duki go
Not yet.
red.
There's at least one or two more matches and winner.
There's a little bit more than one or two, but it's not that much. Let me see how many.
No,
more
in
matches
winners
there's gonna-
bracket.
Oh,
In winners bracket.
6.
Yeah, one or
Winners
two.
bracket? Well, yeah,
One or
that's
two.
right. Okay, so if you've never
That's what he was
competed
asking about.
before, let me go ahead and break that down for you. So, the winners bracket, since we do the double elimination,
準決で落ちてて。
the person who won the winners bracket, which is CD, only has to win once. But whoever wins the losers bracket has to win twice to get first place. So whoever wins these next couple of matches gets to go up against CD. And that person, you know, has to win twice against CD. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So after this match, we'll have Hashijun versus Yazin, And then the winner of that will fight Omagaki. And the winner of this match will fight Holomu. So
Just don't forget that. Don't forget that there's the fifth place match.
Oh yeah, I'll give it the 5th place. Yeah, we will do the 5th place. We'll do that before we do the final, the grand finale.
Yeah.
So we'll do that before.
No, just make sure.
Yeah, don't worry. I've only done this a couple of times. It's more than 3.
I know. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you out. Don't worry. Age is getting to you, and you're forgetful.
Yeah, that's right.
Listen, go sort your pills in your little container that has a little letter for each day of the week.
A lot of smack for someone who's not that much younger than me. You guys.
I'm a lot younger. Into the merge. Let's talk about the fights, the things that are more important. Nebula holding up a bit more, a bit more than speed, hitting another double reverse. Okay, he just gave up his position there to Kumaduki, hitting a double, triple reverse. Oh my lord, that's like desperation reverses, but end up turning out right in front of Kumaduki, giving him total offensive position. Kumaduki, now it's just a matter of follow on BFM. He could sit back there with his burner off if he really wanted to and just follow Nebula's movements as he takes pot shots here and there at Nebula. Looks like he's about to get another one here. That's the finisher. There goes his engine.
There it is.
He tumbles towards the ground. You saw Kumaduki go nose down there. He was like, "We're gonna finish this."
Kumaduki takes that.
There you go. Good job on
up next we
Kumaduki.
have Hashi-jun versus Yazin. Hashi-jun, Aoi, Yazin, Akai.
行くぞこら15のリベンジじゃ取ったるけよ行くぞ
There we go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alright, so after this we're gonna do Holomu versus Kumaduki, and then the winner of this match will go up against Omagaki. So it's gonna be pretty good. So we've got
We're just about in the marathon here.
Right, yeah, exactly. I mean, you have a chance to go up against it's like 3 or 4 matches in a row here, depending on how you are. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 matches before the grand finale, just so everyone is keeping track of it.
I mean, honestly, there's ups and downs to getting stuck in the marathon. Though it keeps you fresh.
It does. I mean, you're ready to keep going.
Yeah, no, trust me, I suffered in the marathon before. God, F18 tournament marathon. Oh my God, never again. Except that was that was like if I had to fight Reaper, I had to fight Piku. I had to fight Piku 3 times in that tournament. that was like the most granted I was still new to competing, but that was probably the most difficult tournament I've ever been a part of, or at least the most intense. And the merge, both of them. I mean, it was Hashi cuts into his circle. Took a pot shot at him, didn't quite hit it. He ghosted. Oh, he did. He took him down he took a quarter health. Surprisingly, he opted to continue in the raid, even though Yazin was much faster than he was. He does have the positional advantage, though, ever so slightly. Ever so slightly. And good lord, I about lost my voice right there. Yazin keeping his lift vector placed below Hashi and stiff arming him into this 2 circle. He's a little bit closer to the deck than Hashi, though. That's going to put him at a disadvantage in the long run, as Hashi, you saw him bleed right there. He's starting to work this offset. Both of them stuck in a diagonal offset rate fight. Look at this. He's sitting so far outside of his circle. This is insane. The gap between them is extremely narrow. Look at that. Look how far out he goes from his circle. You can see the end of it from his smoke trail. It's insane. Hashi just keeping nice and aggressive, pulling all of his speed, trying to get that shot out, but it's just not happening. Yazin keeps outrunning his nose. If he continues this, Yazin's going to eventually get around the circle. Hashi, I think, has recognized that, though. Yazin pulling in, making this offset even more severe. with Hashi, like, we may end up seeing a redefinition into a one circle in the next couple of turns. Okay, I thought Hashi was going to pull in for the shot there, but he waved off. Stayed patient. I think he's just wanting to keep Yazin in this two circle right now. He's recognizing that he's getting his nose on first. He sees his opportunity, lead, shots out, nothing on the joust as they redefine into. Oh no, he took him down to half. As they both redefine into the one circle, yet another joust. Neither of them dead, but now Yazin's taking a chunk of Hashi's health. As he continues to pull in back into the rate, Yazin pulling him in, shots out, he got him! He got his engine! What a way to fight back.
Wow, Yazin.
Slightly, ever so slightly losing at that rate. He fought it back. He timed that so well. Good job, Yazin.
Alright, good job, Yazin. Alright, up next, to keep the momentum going, we're gonna do Hollow Moo versus Kumoduki. So, Hollow Moo, Aoi, Kumoduki, go red.
You hear him yelling when he came back.
Yeah.
Good job, Yazin. That was a very well fought fight.
Good job. Good fight.
Yeah.
9, 8,
God, I love the enthusiasm.
6.
Like these guys always they always bring it to the table. Like they're passionate about it. I love it.
Yeah, it's a good thing it's like midday for them instead of like midnight for like some of us too.
I know.
So it's a lot easier to have that energy.
Hey man, I'm just saying.
No, but
Like, I can't. Anytime I've hung around those guys, like I can't say I've ever had a bad time. I'm just saying.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
I think one of my favorite things though is like anytime we join up on one of their instances and like they're drinking and dogfighting. If you never had a drunk dogfight with one of those guys, you're gonna have a great time. Like win or lose doesn't matter.
Oh, it's actually funny because like I would call Kampai like all the time with them, and they'd be like Kampai, Kampai, like everyone would take a drink. Everyone would take a drink.
Yeah, no, it's always a good time. Love hanging out with these guys. You know that meme of Count Dooku, like he walks up to that guy and he's like, "What Count Dooku?" and Dooku's just like, "Indeed." Like that's how I feel anytime I go there because I don't speak Japanese, but it's like, it's still great time.
Yeah, exactly.
Speaking of, this should be a pretty good fight too. Both of these guys, very well experienced, very well versed in BFM, and more or less matching each other in, as far as this merge speed goes. I mean, Halami is just a little bit faster, but that's not a bad thing. As they both go into the merge, Kumaduki bleeding a lot of his speed. They both opted for the rate fight too. This is very good setup for Halami. Halami extending it just the right time, it looks like, as he starts to bleed back in, hitting a low yo-yo, getting himself nice and lined up with Kumaduki. Set up very nice in the rate. He's got a huge positional advantage in the circle right off the bat, like merging just that little bit faster definitely helped him out in this. Now he's just got to kind of find a spot where he wants to bleed, where he wants to extend, maybe set up an offset, and overall just maintain his speed. Very good setup right off the merge from Holomu. Kumaduki, from this, like he needs to recognize like sooner rather than later that he's losing again, like that gap or that window of opportunity for him to redefine and defend himself is going to start closing very, very slowly the longer this fight goes on. As he extends out, looks like he's picking up a little bit of speed here, maintaining it, now pulling in as Holomu starts to pull in as well, ever so gently, still maintaining his speed fairly well, holding on to his position here in the rate. Looking pretty good. I think Holomu's finally found his spot where he wants to bleed. You can see a bit of offset start to generate between the two as Kumaduki now goes back in his canopy. Now he's coming back forward in it. Holomu is definitely cashing in on this opportunity, pulling in. Now you can see Kumaduki starting to head back in his canopy again. He's picking up his speed, holding on to it. Oh, what? And Holomu disconnected. Yeah, he disconnected. That's his internet.
Yep. Okay.
No, he had such a good setup in that. Like he started that so well. No,
you know what?
There he is. He's back. He's back.
That was. Oh, he's back. Okay.
He's back.
I was
He's
about
back.
to say if he's ready. Hello, Musan. You ready? Ready?
Go back. Go back.
Okay, Moichiro.
Alright, because I was about to say, I've got like one more match, and then we're just gonna have to wait. You know what I mean? I'm obviously not. I'm not gonna like, you know, move unless they're like completely.
Yeah,
unstable,
but
especially
still, like he had such a good setup right in the beginning. Like the stars aligned for him on that one. Like that was great. And then you know, internet hit him with that. Like that's injustice right there.
Of course, and I mean, like you can even see at the bracket, like just how far up they've like come from it too.
No, he might be able to set himself up again. Like we'll see what they do. I mean, he did it once, he could do it again. Again, both very experienced and talented pilots.
So we have this one, 1, 2, 3, 4 more matches until we get whoever's the winner of the losers bracket versus CD. So for the grand finale.
That's all right.
That includes this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good.
What he does here. They should be getting into the range now where like they can see each other on RWR. Oh yeah, no, they're about to merge with one another. Holomu's very fast. Cutting down that speed. Oh my lord, he's about 10 knots faster than the first time that he merged. Both of them coming up into the vertical. Holomu slightly stepping away, avoiding the nose. Looks like he's gonna try to set himself up into the rate again. Very well so. Coming back down, pulling in. This is a severe offset, and it looks like Holomu's got slight winning cues again. No, he did it again. He did it again. He set himself up in the rate immediately once again. Only now, unlike last time, they're not nearly as lined up. He's got much more offset to play around. And with how far forward he already is in the circle, like in this fight, like he's going to be able to take advantage of that really quickly. Kumaduki needs to act fast because if Holomu, you know, establishes where he wants to bleed and where he wants to build his energy state back up, it's going to only speak trouble. You can even see it in Kumaduki's screen how far behind Holomu is behind, like how far Holomu is behind him. Like this is just trouble right now for Kumaduki. But extensions for him just gives up turning room to Holomu in this position. It's a low yo-yo trying to pull in some instantaneous, seeing if he can get some angles away from Holomu. Holomu just extends though and maintains his position. He even builds it. Hey, look at that. He took some angles away from that one move. Like Kumaduki's got to do something really, really quickly. Either, you know, hit a vertical or something, because sitting in this rate is not doing him any good. And then if he tries to cut his burner to save fuel too, he's just going to give up even more position to Holomu. Like this is a real bad situation to be in right now for him. Looks like he's starting a slight climb. Holomu maneuvering in relation with his opponent. Now coming back down. No, staying horizontal there. It looked like he held on to his slight altitude build. Still holding on to his speed. Holomu just slowly getting further and further around that circle. Kumaduki extending a little bit and getting his energy back. But again, that's just giving up turning room to Holomu, who's more than happy to commit and oh lord, capitalize on it. I'm struggling over here. Holomu finding his point as he pulls in. He gets just the lag right before pure, at least on that turn, but I think he might be able to get it on this one. No, Kumaduki building his speed back up. He's really fast right now. Holomu, like at this point, just needs to stay aggressive. He's already built up a winning position. If he can build it up even further, it's going to speak more trouble for Kumaduki. You saw it, he almost got a shot off on him.
I think this is going to come down to fuel again.
It might, but I mean, hey, good on Kumaduki though. He's been holding Holomu off, you know, this entire fight from a losing position, so that's really good on him.
Yeah.
And he's found himself an opportunity to start hitting verticals, trying to redefine this fight. I don't think he's just not committing enough to it. Like he's trying to hold on to his speed and stay in this rate, but it's not going to work out the way he wants to. As Holomu tries to pull in, it's not going to work out for him, because now they're going to run out of fuel. They just ran out of fuel. Kumaduki still has some. Hold on a minute. Kumaduki still has some.
Though. Yeah, just
Yeah, but I mean,
it might be enough to turn
it doesn't
in.
matter. He's got more than enough.
Holomu
The speed
landed.
that he has. Oh, never mind. There goes
Well,
the speed.
Holomu landed. So I want to see if Kumaduki.
We'll see if Kumaduki can do it.
They've
Kumaduki's
got
got
plenty
plenty
of
of speed though.
Yeah,
I think he'll be able. I think he'll be able to land this. Yeah, look, that's a nice gentle touchdown.
Yep.
Oh, there goes his canopy.
Alright, let's do it again.
Round 2.
Alright, Moichido kudasai. Moichido. Yeah.
マジでさ、M1 見てたらこっち魔境すぎだよ。マジで。
There we go.
9, 8, 7, 6,
Yeah.
5, 4, 3,
One more time.
two,
One more time. One more
one.
time. It's okay.
I believe he'll get him. He'll get him this time.
I think so.
By he, I mean one of those two will get the other.
One of them. Yeah, for sure.
One
We'll have
of them.
the Magaki and Yazin after this. So yeah, and then it's the winner of that match fights the winner of this match to go up against Tyoho. So like, you know, I mean, it's gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, no, should be fine.
だから次なんだよ。
Check up on the other brackets real quick. See how those guys are doing.
Oh, yeah, I can do that right quick. You wanna
I've got my phone out. I can check it
I've
like
got
while
it up here.
those
Block E
guys.
is
while-
complete. So Block E
okay,
is fully
they're
complete.
waiting on us then.
Yeah, well, it's we're at 86. D is at 91%. So yeah, I guess probably last.
Oh wait, I'm looking at Block D. It says they're at 75. Maybe is my shit just stuck? Oh, okay, no, never
Yours
mind.
is
Never mind.
slow. Yeah.
merge.
Listen. Oh my lord, he blew up on the merge.
Return to base.
He ran into him. Just run that one back again. Like they didn't even.
Yeah, no, that wasn't even fired. Like, I think it was like, I know it does it like just in there. It's a Moichido kudasai.
I think at this point they're demoralized. At this point they're like,
It's okay. It's okay. Just don't run into one another. If they, I'm gonna be real, like, you know, I'll do it like one time, but if they run into each other again, then
What, you gonna do a coin flip?
I'm not gonna do a coin flip. It's whoever survives. If they hit each other again, like, you know. But if they both blow up, we have to run it regardless, because, you know, we need like somebody to survive.
Yeah, you need. The Hunger Games needs a winner.
Yeah, it does.
I heard my name.
No, they said you're not Japanese.
He's right. So you know what's funny? So I joined up on them one day when they were running the VRAF, the Japanese group. They're running their own gripping tournament. Which, by the way, the trophies for that tournament look awesome. By the way, like I tried to get it to where like I could sign up, but they said only Japanese speakers, and I was heartbroken. But I also understand.
I'll teach you like red and blue, and that's all you need to know.
I'm good. I don't.
Like, there you go. I'll teach you that. That's all you need to learn. I mean, that's how we're able to do these tournaments. I mean, we do usually have some Japanese speakers, but
Now that one was a 1v1v1v1 though. It was a battle royale. Still interesting. It was really cool. Like I liked it. Into the merge. This time, both of them fairly slow. Holomu still holding on to that speed and opting for another great fight. Let's see if he can get himself set up the same way he was in the last ones. No, Kumaduki's a wee bit more aggressive on this one. Looks like Holomu is too. Both of them remaining neutral in the fights. Like very heavy offset. Holomu, though, looks like he has a slight winning position over Kumaduki. That could also just be because Kumaduki hit a slight extension there. You can see his speed went up. Both ones settling into the rate. Yeah, fairly neutral. Like, I wouldn't say one's winning over the other. Holomu's pulling in right now, trying to set up a good offset. Kumaduki's not really. He's just holding on to his speed. continuing to raid around. Holomue might be able to reel him in ever so slowly if he continues these like slow, these very gentle bleedings of his speed, you know, like cutting in and cashing it on instantaneous. But let's see what happens. Kumaduki slowly built his speed back. I think he's at 3 or 10 minutes right now. Just a wee bit fast as far as rate band goes. Like not quite the highest, but you know, higher than the middle. Holomue looks like he's continuing to build a position slowly in this rate fight. You can see him kind of getting his nose on, or at least trying to. That's probably just the onset, though. You notice, however, like where they're set up now, they're right at the end of the runway, so if hopefully one of them can land if they go to fuel, you know, pick up a resupply. Heavy offset now. The gap between their circles is nice and narrow. And now, as soon as I say that, they extend away and it gets wider again. Both trying to just hold on to their speed. I think Holomue lost a little bit of the angles that he was getting before. Kumaduki still keeping himself nice and fast here, like at the top of rate band, more or less. He continues to work around the circle. Holomue bleeding in a bit, still trying to work an offset. He's built a better position than he was before. Again, the process is just slow. You know, it's like building something in Minecraft. You know, it may take a while, but it works out for you in the end. He's doing a really good job of building that position slowly, so you can see it happening. He's gaining angles like every turn. It might be like by a degree per turn, but he is building up angles. Neither of them really in a position to cut their burner either, but they don't. Otherwise, they're just going to give up angles to the other guy, or position to the other guy. What was that? You getting tired?
A little. It's okay. I think this one's going to come down the field again. If they
might, but they're right next to the runway.
Yeah, no, but if you get fuel and you get ammo, go.
Oh boy, Holomue's just
go kill your opponent.
They've just cut their burner too. Looks like they're gonna try to commit to this. Both of them. As far as speed goes,
I think
Holomue's got. Holomue's got a little bit more fuel.
No, like it's not that they cut it. It's like once it gets low enough, it's gonna cut it there.
No, it doesn't do that. Not in this one. Like it goes from being on full power.
Oh, they're going. Kumaduki's going for the landing, even though Holomue is right behind.
Holomue's taking good. He's got little to no fuel. If he doesn't kill Kumaduki, or Kumaduki's gonna take him. He's gonna rip around on him.
Oh, he is. Oh.
He didn't
oh no, Kumaduki. Holomue's gotta get.
Heading right for bro. Go to the runway. What are you doing? No, don't keep going after him. Go get fuel. What are you doing?
He should have gotten the fuel because Kumaduki has plenty of fuel.
Oh yeah, Kumaduki climbed away.
Go, get him. Get him.
There's nothing Holomue can do. Wait, no, Holomue's got a little bit of fuel.
Has a little bit of fuel. They are maneuvering. They're trying to get on the runway, but it's over.
Oh, no, that's his
there we
engine.
go,
Yep,
Kumaduki.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
Okay. Omagaki san, Yazen san. Omagaki aoi Yazen akai.
Omagaki speaks English.
Yeah,
primarily.
he speaks English. Okay.
Yes. He's
All right.
a weeb.
Ikaya, go. We're already low. But no, that was probably the most incredible match. I was like, they figured it out. So like that's why they were keeping the rate right over the runway.
Can we
Just
highlight that one as like fight of the night?
Oh my god, that absolutely was, dude. That absolutely was.
Yeah,
Wait, that was
Zwine's got it all recorded. We're gonna have to clip
like
that one, 'cause
that was
incredible.
some
Oh
that
my
was some
gosh.
Tom and Jerry Scooby Doo
It was
like
too.
bullshit.
It was because oh my gosh, dude! Like Kumaduki just like they figured it out. Like Hollywood just couldn't get over to the runway in time to get fuel. Because I don't know if you saw it, but I mean Hollywood was on the runway. They were trying to get some fuel back.
No, he was.
And it was over because Kumaduki was already on top of them. But that was crazy. If they
What
would
are
have
you
committed
doing
to the
up there?
runway,
Staying
and it,
away
like,
from you.
Right, I was about to say, like, you know, if they would have committed to the runway, like, right when you were saying, it's like, what are you doing? Why are you going after him? Like, I think.
Like,
they
why?
would've actually,
Why are
like,
you going? Go get fuel.
Right, like, go get fuel. Oh my god.
No, like, it highlights risk versus reward. You know.
It does. It does.
Because like on one hand, like he had everything he needed to get that kill, but like if you don't, you know, on the low chance that you don't, it's like, oh well, now they've got fuel and they can fly away, and I'm just stuck here. Into the merge.
Right over. I think everyone's just gonna
Goodness,
stay over
good
the
for them.
runway, you know?
Yeah, and it's like after
Stay
that
over
one,
the
oh, we get
runway.
that was a jousting match.
Oh, it is.
Oma getting some shots off, taking the chip off of his health, only a little bit. Yazin, nice and fast as Oma goes back in for another jousting. But Yazin's got no engine. But hold on, he's still got control. He might be able to get a shot here.
He doesn't.
His nose is down. I don't. Okay, now he needs to roll it back over. There you go. Now pull in towards him.
Oh,
No fucking way.
He just landed.
If he pulls this off and he gets his engine back, like, okay, that's way
it's
too
too
hard.
much, too steep.
You won the match, pilot.
All right.
Turn to base.
All right. Well, that was really good though.
Yeah, that was.
All right, that was really good. All right, so now it is Kumaduki versus Omagaki, and it's Kumaduki go blue, Omagaki red. Okay. All right, they're already in it.
9,
See, they're already
8, 7,
gone.
6.
They're ready to go.
4,
They're ready to go. I'm ready to go. Everyone's ready to go. We're all ready. But this is like, these are like some of the best matches though, once you get like you know, working it up, because they know what's at stake here. You know what I mean? When you win,
Oh,
like,
no, it gets even
bracket, you're
better in
just like, all right,
finals, you know.
Oh, I know. The finals, I mean, because that's when you're having to try like all of your strats.
That's when it's like, all right, my back is literally against the wall, and I gotta bust a move here, you know.
Exactly. I guess you could trial your strat here in the qualifiers once you know you're safe.
I don't know.
I mean,
You know,
which
when
everyone
it
is.
when it gets to a point like whenever I'm done competing and everything, I'll go enter tournaments, right? Just to make sure that like specific people don't make it to finals, and then after that, I'll throw every other match.
Oh my god.
You got a good friend to be like, hey, I'm here to make sure, like, do it, mess with a friend or something, be like, hey, I'm here to make sure you don't fucking make it. Be like, I fucking hate you, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, as we come into the merge.
Merge.
Both of them merging fairly similarly as far as speed goes, but I think Kumaduki might get his nose on first. And that's his engine.
Oh,
He got him. I thought Kumaduki was the one that got knocked out there. Oh my lord.
But it's over.
What a joust.
Wadida.
Yeah, that's engine, that's the spiral.
It's over.
He's out of control at that point. He's not landing that.
Yep. It's over.
Hey, still qualified
Match,
though.
pilot.
Still qualified.
Alright.
base.
Yep. Alright, so we're gonna
there
do
goes.
Chohu-san, and Kumaduki-san. So, Chohu, Aoi, Kumaduki. Okay. Alright. So, we're gonna keep the ball rolling. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run this match. Whoever wins
10,
this is who
9,
goes up against CD. However,
7,
we still have to do the 5th
6,
place,
5,
right?
4,
So,
Yep.
whoever wins this is going to be in 3rd place, or whoever loses this is in 3rd place, and then 4th place goes to, I think it is,
Hang on, let me look here.
It's Omagaki, so that means we have to do Yazen versus Halumu. Yeah, I got
No. Oma,
Alright.
Oma, you got 4th. You don't have to fight
I
for
got
5th.
fourth.
You got 4th. You're in.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah, Omagaki.
and then he left. He left.
Wait, he left? Oh, did he leave?
Yeah, he said he's like, all right, do I got one more fight? No, okay, cool. I'm out, chat.
No, okay. But we need to do Yazen versus Halumu, and that will be for
Yazen,
5th
and
place.
that'll be 5th.
Halumu. Yep. So
3 or 4 more matches.
Honestly, at that point, that's going to be the most intense fight you see.
That is.
For
It is
tonight,
because that's what matters.
Like everybody else has made it, right? Like we got to next week,
Exactly.
but like those two, it's
Right.
like, no, this is the last chance.
Right. Tiohu and Kumaduki are basically fighting for who goes up against you at this point. But they're in. It's just like who's gonna get 2nd and who's gonna get 3rd or 1st, realistically, if they work out. Which I'm still rooting for. Well, there goes.
I know. Good Lord, Dookie coming out on top of that joust.
I mean, he
Oh
back to back like
God,
3 times,
yes,
just
right
flew
for
by
us.
us.
You see that? He just came out.
Yeah, it did.
Down.
But then he came right in front of us.
Good Lord. Yeah, no, they can definitely
You
hear
didn't
us.
see them, so he's just gonna trick shot this. Like, no, they're just flying around us. Look, it's just flying around. He waved to them.
Yeah, everybody wave to him. They're right up there.
Wave
We
to
got
them.
to wave.
They're flying, like, right here. You can see the raid fight right over there.
Actually, wait, yeah, hey, hold on. They're close enough now. Pick whoever you're rooting against and shine a laser pointer at their cockpit.
Yeah, exactly. You pick whoever you want to lose and just, like, yell at them because they can probably hear you.
Yeah, they're close enough.
Yeah, they can definitely hear us. When they're flying over, they can probably hear you as well. Oh my god. It's actually pretty funny. Like, you can just watching them fly.
Yeah, like you don't even need the screen.
I'm not even
You don't need the
screens,
screen
no,
for it.
they're
Like
flying.
they're still fairly neutral in the raid. Like I think Tiohu's got a slight positional advantage, ever so slight, but for the most part.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, you can see it now. You can see it even more properly. Yeah, he does. Look at them both going around. It's like a chandelier over like a baby crib. You know, the ones that spin around. Oh my Lord, Kumaduki just right over. He's got it. Dude, you got to be careful.
This is like they're just messing with us. Like,
Yeah, homie's got to be careful because this box has a collider on it. If he hits it,
Oh, it does. Yeah, it does have a collider. Yeah, you just have this like.
and not only that, but he's also really close to the fabled pole that Narmicus
Oh, yeah, the
did last
pole.
year.
The pole does have a collider, by the way. So. And they're just trying to see how fast.
Shout out to my boy, Pole Dancer 11, aka Narmicus.
That was actually the funniest thing. Oh my god.
Tiohu's just reeling him in this raid fight right now. I think it's distracting him, but he could have fought anywhere else.
Yeah, you could have gone anywhere else other than like right over the window that you can see like as they're like passing, like just the camera as they keep getting to that pole.
Yeah, look, I see. You can see the screen in the screen.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the screen in the screen. Oh, Tiohu gets close to the pole. He has to go up a little bit to avoid it.
He's got to be careful here. He's still winning this, but he's. He's getting really close to smacking into himself.
I know. Oh my god, if you hit the pole, instant loss. You're just getting
I'm gonna
moved
laugh.
to the tournament. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. Oh, he's gonna hit it! Holy shit, he had to do it!
Yeah, they gave away position to Kumaduki's engine.
Because of the pole! He got
Oh
killed.
my Lord!
He got killed by the pole! He got by the pole! He got hit! He hit because of the pole!
Oh my Lord! No way!
No way! Oh, it is ever,
Okay.
okay. Yeah, Tiohu's
You won
got
the
that.
match, pilot.
Alright.
Turn to
Yeah,
base.
he's on the ground. Okay.
All right. So we're gonna do Hashi-jun. Oh no. Yeah.
Hashi and Halamu.
Yeah. No.
Halamu.
It's Yazin.
Yazin Halamu.
Yeah, Yazin Halamu, Aoi, Yazin Akai. Oh, look at the plane. Did you see that? The plane just like took off and just like still like bounced. It was still flying. So this is for 5th place.
Yep, this is for 5th.
So 5th place. So
10, 9,
last chance.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
That was actually
2,
super funny though. Oh my
1.
gosh, dude. Kumaduki was doing so good until they had to avoid the pole.
He's just like,
I mean,
he's just like,
did you-
well, crap.
Oh, man. This is why. Please tell me you got that on camera from the actual like view.
Dude, there's
Okay,
no
good.
way that he
I'm
didn't.
just
It's
saying,
right in
but-
front of our faces.
Oh, no. Yeah, it was right there. I was watching them actually like pull vertical, and I'm like, oh yeah, he had just about hit the pole.
Literal nanometers between the tip of his wing and that pole.
Oh my god! Like if he would have been like a half an inch, like he would have hit the collider, and it would have been the game over. and he
It would have been over.
That would have been.
Like, hey, guess what? You got a wingman now. You got pole dancer 1, 2.
That's right. Yeah, you got a wingman. All right. So.
You know, it's in an upcoming project that actually that's actually tail art, believe it or not.
Tail art.
Yeah, it's tail art.
Oh gosh. You learned Photoshop?
Oh, I didn't make it. I just know that it's on a plane.
Oh, good.
I won't say whose plane or what plane, but it's on a plane.
It needs to be. There needs to be like a picture of a plane like hitting the pole or something like that. Like, it's like
Yeah.
it is like an explosion.
Oh, this isn't looking good for Halamu because Yazin just found him on his RWR and he's.
Oh, coming in.
Oh, he disconnected again.
Oh yeah, he did. Oh, okay.
And now he's back.
Okay.
Round draw.
もう一度。もう一度ください。もう一度。Alright, I just want to let them reset.
10,
Yeah, I just wanted to like let the plane settle for a second.
7,
Right.
Yeah, no, I think.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, homie, this is a scheduled tournament though. If you weren't signed up, I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to fight until like after everything's all done.
Okay.
Oh, there's still fights going on.
Yeah, it's almost.
Oh. What's up, Haru? Hello.
Okay.
Out.
Out. Hey.
They're not Japanese.
Oh, it's. Oh.
No.
Oh, no.
Haru is not Japanese.
Why did I
Follow me
fucking think they
disconnected
were?
again.
Oh, okay. We'll try it again.
So,
Their internet's really good though. Halamu's like their internet's like super good though. Just come back, yeah, boys.
I mean, he's reconnecting really fast, but
I mean, this one matters though, because it's like it's literally.
I know, it does.
Plays. Yeah. What you know?
Okay, go. Tatakai.
Yeah, go. Yeah.
10, 9,
Internet. Ganbatte. Ganbatte kudasai. Ganbatte internet.
4, 3,
Everybody out there, send up a prayer for Halamu's internet connection. Hopefully it'll stay. It just needed to stay steady for this match.
Yeah, exactly. This is the only one that matters. Oh yeah, sorry. Go ahead. If you lose in the losers bracket, then you're out.
Out.
Yeah. So it's not if you like lose twice or anything like that. It's just like if you lose.
Oh my god,
the losers
Halamu
bracket,
disconnected again.
Oh no.
I swear he's unplugging his router and then plugging it back in.
We can do yours. Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, he said,
Okay,
hold
okay.
on. Okay, okay.
Alright, that's fine. Let's do yours. So we'll do CD versus Kyohu-san. CD, Kyohu. This is for first place. Yeah, I don't care. Just pick one. You just go. Okay, yeah, go. Okay, okay, go. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, they're not disqualified. Yeah, that means they're out. Yeah, if you lose in the losers bracket, then you're done. This is the last match, other than the one that we need to do with Holobu. So the tournament's almost over, or at least the qualifiers are. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I think you're out for just this tournament. You're out there. Holobu-san, okay? No, I'm talking to Holobu. Okay. Yeah, you're out. But if you wanna like hang on, we're gonna get like a group picture. I think we're the last block, so we do that in blocks. There's 3 blocks running. I think everyone else is fine. Well, maybe. Oh no, they're still. Block D is still waiting on us. Block E is done. So yeah. So here's how this one's gonna work. CD has to win 1 time. Kyoto-san has to win twice. So if CD wins right now, then it's Marina and CD wins. Oh, it's over. Owari. Oh, okay, he bailed out. Alright, so CD takes it. However, we still need to do the final match up, and that is Holomu versus Yazin. So Holomu, okay? Internet okay? Hi. Alright, Holobu, Aoi, Yazin, Akai. Gambatte.
I believe.
Gosh.
I believe in him. You can do it this time.
This is for 5th place. Yeah, this is 5th place.
Still, like this is for like his position in finals.
Right. I was about to say, CD, let's just talk about how you absolutely obliterated, like, Tiohu over there. Are you just trying to, like, get this match over with or something? That was just rude, okay? You didn't even, like, you know...
To be fair, like, I was thinking of doing a mock merge, but I was like, you know what, nah, we'll keep that one in the back pocket for now.
We'll keep it in the back pocket, okay. Alright. Alrighty.
Listen, man, you have no idea the amount of stupid shit that's been developed in practice.
No, I bet. All these secret strategies that you're waiting for the perfect.
Oh, it's not even extra secret. It's just stupid shit that like people wouldn't, expect.
Yeah, I mean this match does matter though, so we'll have to like you gotta lock in.
We have to,
we have to solve it. This is the last match.
All right, everybody, put in your votes and bets. Let's see who you think will
I don't know.
take 5th
I'm gonna
place
be honest.
here.
Like they're both really strong contenders. So like I mean.
Oh no, they both are. Like
yeah.
I'm more partial to Holomu just because I've known Holomu a little bit longer than Yazin. But he's still
Yazin's a very strong competitor. Man. Like I mean, I don't know.
Literally anybody at this level is a strong competitor.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you see it, that's like crossover.
Merge! Into the merge. Finally got it. Yazin having a much slower merge than Holomu. Both of them pulling in. Nose, there's a joust! Yazin bailed out of it though. Did he take any hits? Doesn't look like he did. But Holomu's established that, hey, I got the first. I'm in an offensive position here. Both of them settling in for the vertical rate fight. And Polomu's so much more well-positioned for it. Like, you see that speed Yasin started. He started at like 180 knots. It is extremely slow, and it showed right there. He wasn't able to get the speed back nearly as well as Polomu. Builds up an enormous amount of speed. You know, he's at like 330 knots. They're staying in lag pursuit, following his opponent, setting up a really nice offensive position. That's a good silhouette to shoot at. Pure lead shots. Didn't hit him. He's got to watch. He's got to watch. He's got to watch.
Yeah, exactly.
But he takes out
just
Yasin.
like that, it's over.
He's got to take out Yasin. Oh, he finishes the job too.
Just to finish it out. Oh my god.
Good job,
All right.
Polomu.
Yeah. Good job.
Good
Polomu.
fight.
All right. So
All right, cool. I'm gonna. Are people coming to this block for the photo?
I'm gonna see. Give me a moment.
Yeah. Hey, I'll go pull a plane just in case for a
Okay,
picture.
you're fine. Good. I'll be
せっ
back.
かくなら行きたかったマジで。
でもここ実決勝並みの弱りや
Free play mode.
でももうね、もう。
All right, everyone.
Nice fight.
So,
I'm
good
losing.
job
Nice
for
fight,
all of the competitors. I mean, it was a really good
せっか
block.
くなら決勝行きたかった。
If you'll just hang out, we'll get a group of photo.
本当悔しい。
So,
うちは一旦離席します。
写真撮らないか。写真撮らないか。写真どこで撮んの？
CD
そう
all right,
ああ、うちら写真
all right.
い
So
や、多分ね、多分 D。
we'll have the
まだ終
finals
わってないもん
same time, same place here next week. So congratulations to the finalists. And we'll go over that right quick. It's going to be CD with first place, Yohu-san in second place, Kumoduki in third place, Omagaki in fourth place, and Holomu-san in fifth place. So congratulations to everyone, and again, we'll see you all back here next week. Thank you.
触れてみた秘密とかしてみた夜の中で間違いだらけの遊びしようよ別に意味とかないけどさ眠い目をこするあれ待ち合わせは何時君はまだ履き違えてるまだ間違えてるそれってあなたは誰な